All right, sorry about that. Try again. Yes, it's working. Okay, so I'm gonna start that scene over. Sorry, that's first. That's never happened. It just crashed. I don't know. I do nothing different. Anyway.
In my dear old southern home, I was happy as I could be, where the mockingbirds sing at night while I rest in that little old log cabin by the sea. Yodelay, 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 yodelay. Goodbye, friends, I'm leaving today. Goodbye, I'm going far away. I'll be happy as can be on my dear old mother's knee in that little old log cabin by the sea. Yodelay, 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 yodelay.
Good evening. My name is Argus McCallum. I'm reading a poem called The Ballad of the Harp Weaver by many bright threads from where I couldn't see were running through the harp strings rapidly, and gold threads whistling through my mother's hand. I saw the web grow and the pattern expand. She wove a child's jacket, and when it was done, she laid it on the floor and wove another one. She wove a red cloak, so regal to see. She's made it for a king's son, I said, and not for me. But I knew it was for me. She wove a pair of breeches, quicker than that. She wove a pair of boots and a little cocked hat. She wove a pair of mittens, she wove a little blouse. She wove all night in the still cold house. She sang as she worked, and the harp strings spoke. Her voice never faltered and the thread never broke. And when I awoke, there sat my mother, with the harp against her shoulder, looking 19 and not a day older, a smile about her lips and a light about her head, and her hands in the harp strings, frozen, dead.
They always hung together, the Padres through the year. Roping calves and riding bulls, they were the three musketeers. They stood beside each other, friends through thick and thin. But when they pulled the gate, friendship could wait. They'd say, let the best man win. So give it your best shot, let the best man win. Dig down deep inside yourself and get back on again. 'Cause when it's time to ride, when it all comes down to pride, They lit the summer up in Cheyenne. It was the third go-round. Two musketeers were standing by when the bull took the third one down. Like a scene from some bad dream, they can't believe their eyes. How do you start to heal your heart when your best friend died? You give it your best shot and let the best man win. You dig down deep inside yourself, you got to get back on again. 'Cause even though he's gone, you got to carry on. You got to turn loose, you got to carry on and let the best man win. Final 6 months later, it's down to the last ride. Two musketeers are left, two cowboys and their pride. They shake hands and look up and say, "This one's for you, old friend. If you're here today, then what you say, let the best man win. So give it your best shot and let the best man win. Ride 8 seconds for yourself and 8 more for your friend. There's a picture upstairs in boots and a hat, well, he's wearing a big old grin. So turn them loose, tear it up, and let the best man win. Turn them loose, tear it up, and let the best man win. Thank you.
Hi, Jules and Julesworks. This is Margot Cole. I'm going to be doing a dramatic reading of a piece called Anxiety by Sue Marabayam. My apologies if I mispronounced that. So, Anxiety. When she woke up, the night was hot and close, but she was drawn to the cool light of a full moon over the hayfield out back. Stepping outside, she caught an intangible whiff of danger and froze. It was too still, like the fate.
I'm going to start that over because I'm turning up the volume on that piece. Thank you all so much. That is going to be Margot Cole reading Maybe Susie's poem. So it's a big deal, big premiere. So I wanted it to get right, so I'm going back to it. It'll take a sec.
Hi, Jules and Julesworks. This is Margot Cole. I'm going to be doing a dramatic reading of a piece called Anxiety by Sue Marabayam. My apologies if I mispronounced that. So, Anxiety. When she woke up, the night was hot and close, but she was drawn to the cool light of a full moon over the hayfield out back. Stepping outside, she caught an intangible whiff of danger and froze. It was too still, like the faint locomotive hum before a tornado. Before her, 2 tiny twins slept in a perfect trust. Everything was quiet at the big house on the hill, every light off. Although she had no particular complaint concerning the neighbors, she scrupulously avoided them. They were not her kind, and she might as well be invisible as far as they were concerned. On paper, they owned her land, but they didn't know the least thing about it or care. At any time, they might take away everything she had treasured and worked for all of her life without ever acknowledging her stewardship or achievements, or even the fertility of the soil. The things that meant everything to her had no value to them, but her security was in a higher power. Her worries sprung from her daily reality. Was there food, water, shelter, and safety for her family? Then she was content. But there was something sinister in the air tonight. Silently and at a speed, a barn owl passed over the horizon without stopping to hunt. She listened hard as only someone with the responsibility for the lives of others listens. A twig snapped. Large shadows stepped out of the trees, deer a small herd. The stag ahead seemed as nervous as she was. At his signal, the herd took off running, fawns protected in the center, for a destination very possibly further than she'd ever been in her life. Suddenly the moon was gone. She was blinded by immense headlights. Her heart pounded as the roar of the iron behemoth and the stench of its behemoth engines sent her like a shot to her quivering babies. She embraced them shuddering. Now she knew what was happening. Tomorrow the hay and the wildflowers and anyone trapped within them would lay flat and lifeless. The field giving no more shelter, no food, no pleasure. There would be more noise and the stench of relentless killing as the hay was turned into a big, dense, flammable bricks, as she sometimes recalled in nightmares. Just as the land would begin to recover and bobwhites and butterflies returned, it would happen again. The babies whimpered as their world shook. She comforted them with milk. She would forage briefly in the morning before the sun rose and dogs appeared. Life seemed to get a little bit more difficult as each year went by. She had rolled gleefully downhill again and again with her parents and siblings, but the hill, too, had been flattened with their time, and there was nowhere else to play those games. The stream they had delighted in was gone. More often than not, they drank from a trough now, fearing as far as the frog pond toward the house, lest they be seen. The woods had dwindled, and many creatures that depended on the woods were gone. But there were grubs and clover in place. Her children might quietly thrive, and it would soon be time to hibernate. The groundhogs and their more numerous cousins, the squirrels, would survive here a while yet. So that was the piece, and if you want to see more pieces, I would suggest continuing to watch Julesworks, checking out teatroparaguasnm.org, and if you want to see more of my work, you can check out cryptvideoproductions.com. Bye.
You can only look back at the past for so long, shed a tear, shed your fears. It's time to move on. It's a brave new world, it's changing every minute, but I know there's a place for the cowboy in it. Change is coming, it's time to cowboy up. Get your pony moving or they'll leave you in the dust. This ain't no time for quitters, but you're better than that. Change is coming fast.
Oh! Hi, everybody! Alright! Pretending like nothing stressful has happened at all, ever. No, not around here. You must be kidding. Anyway, you like that yarn? No, I normally change between everything, but I didn't since you didn't see this shirt that I'm rocking the first time. And, okay, so now a little more calmly. First of all, we need to call back. Jump is what I meant to type, not jump. Bull. I don't know. What did you know? What? Oh, anyway, I don't know. I couldn't. I didn't go back and watch the last chat yet. I will. So I missed everything, but that's okay. Good God, it's dark. Not Stanley. Who lives like this? No, actually, I love the lighting. Oh yes, that's my drawers. I mean my work shirts. Okay, so anyway. One more shout out to Jamie here. They're in New Mexico right now, playing the folk fest but they're far away, up in Red River. So okay, scene one. That was David Tom from the virtual theater walk, which you'll hear mentioned at the end and within that stills. That was Susan made it back. Yay! Did she? We lost a few people. There were more, but I think it's about normal. Anyways, by the way, the first beer after you don't get to eat, because you're doing tech stuff, is breakfast. Wheat! It's got wheat and a nice Legable. It's the best thing to come out of the Midwest. Bells. They just started in the last few years getting their stuff everywhere. Anyway, I'm not here to promote beer. But I was giving a shout out to Jamie Harris. Speaking of not promoting, our sponsor, Uncle DT's Barbecue. You can order anytime in those in Santa Fe, which is two of you. Anytime between now and 8, 9, something. Best barbecue ever. And that's who yodels and plays music. Sponsor. Theatrical Bargo sponsor. No, we don't have sponsors. This, by the way, since I didn't really do any introductions, this is our 9th end of monthly showcase. We committed, we did the farewell P Piss Off 2020 after doing what I called the near-death artistic experience when Julesworks 63 Live was meant to happen in late April, and instead by May, completely aware that there was a reason that, though we always knew Julesworks should have more of an online presence, we hadn't got around to it because I knew basics of editing, but particularly a year and a half ago, I did not have I'm trying to get this on the screen. Anyway, I didn't have enough gear or experience to edit well. So that first show that you can see on YouTube, Julesworks Follies 63, the first digital show we did, went 3 hours as a movie file, and I took a whole week off work, including 2 nights that were all night, 11 o'clock, computer crashes, etc. So that's why that was near death. We didn't do anything the rest of the summer. I had to work. It was hot last summer. That's over with. I'm not talking about the past because the past is over. I'm just trying to say thank you, and that we carried on thanks to, that was through the Jean Cocteau website. We did our 64th show at the election relief race last year. All can be seen anytime, forever on YouTube, free now. And we did one through the last one that we'll ever do, most likely through Jean Cocteau's website. And then we have done 2 shows at once. So I twice as much work more, but way less, much easier once I got used to it and got better gear. That's the movie file Julesworks 64, where many of the people, including Margot Cole and other performers you'll sometimes see, Argos, the Paraguas folks. That's why I was joking, sponsor. Friends, collaborators. I don't know if it's going to be. Again, you'll hear a little at the end if you stick around that long, but I'll say it now. I don't know when we're going to do live again. We're in no rush. I love doing this. No data my ass. Oh, because I got to talk louder. There's data, you dick. Anyway, sorry. I'm talking to the computer, which is really not a useful thing to do. One more time. All right. I know I have to do the callback. I'm doing the intros. I don't need to tell you about the finale, but remember, we got a finale toast, but you can drink anytime. If I hadn't opened that, I've only had a few sips, I'd probably be dead by now. Look what I did. I connected my printer finally, because I had to disconnect it because it rains inside, but it hasn't rained, so that's an upside. And old people need flashlights to read. So what you saw was the intro from the theater walk. That's what I was saying. The piece that was, so you can still see Theater Walk Santa Fe through the Theatre Santa Fe, spelled British, THEATRE, santafe.org. I had a show on Zerb. Yeah. You're right. Theatersantafe.org, I think, still has the virtual theater walk up, and there's a terrific piece by Alex Hudson, who I almost got for the chat. She'll be joining us from afar. She moved away, but there's a yes in the email, so we'll get her for a coming month, and we're going to carry on doing this. I was saying the last Saturday every month, 5 o'clock, hopefully without delays and dropouts one of these times. And anyway, hey, we rescued it, so that was good. Learning. There's nothing I could do about that dropout, but I didn't quite know. I did click restart stream hobby or something, and that's kind of what did it. But it still sort of looked for a minute like it wasn't the same stream, but it was. Anyway, Margot's comment that I did peek at is a good point, which is that 64th double show thing. The one was just aired. The Jean Cocteau was just airing our YouTube links. Teatro Paraguas put that show that is now on YouTube, but at the time was not, through this fantastic, locally based, internationally used and acclaimed Zerb TV, xerb.tv, which you could go to directly and see neat stuff, film festivals, multicultural stuff, all kinds of stuff. You can also, through Teatro Paraguas, and maybe Margot Yuna can do me a favor and type this stuff in there for y'all. If not, I'll do it, but I bet you she will. If not, anyway, Teatro Paraguas are doing live events, but they're doing still stuff up through Zerb TV, and that was how Margot was pointing out properly. Crip Productions that the 64th Julesworks with Paraguas aired on Zerb TV through the end of the year, and a bunch of those folks, I was in their end of the year Zoom holiday play. So that's what they ended up doing. They have a tradition at Teatro Paraguas that I've mentioned in the chat, so I'll announce that and go back to the present, which is they've been doing for many years the end of the year holiday show with adorable children and some old people, including me, in recent ones. And I love the JoJo Tarnoff shout out. Margot, maybe you can tell them about JoJo too. And this show is dedicated to some people in a second. But JoJo taught Margot, and I met Margot in that Zoom play that Paraguas did. And so I did sort of mention, but I'll say one more time, probably not just one more time, that on Day of the Dead, November 2nd, a Tuesday, Gotta remember, Hobby, that what's his face? Kyle said he worked for me. So I get to be a cockroach in a song. So don't miss that live. I don't know if they're recording it. So if you're local, I would suspect they record those things. And then that's a one night only, the Day of the Dead. And then I will be in their holiday show. So that's my live stuff I'll be doing. As far as Julesworks Live, I'm thinking, as you'll hear in the chat at the end with Jeanette Sills, maybe not this year. But we will carry on with this. Absolutely. And we need to carry on. So you heard the Harp Weaver, which was actually in the November, it's a Halloweenish, fallish theme thing, Argos McCullum. So I read that thanks to Argos McCullum, the founder of Paraguas. I used many, like the Turnoffs and others, once were very key at the Santa Fe Playhouse, and better off at Paraguas, which is the wonderful place, and very supportive, and does all kinds of events. So anyway, that was the Harp Weaver. Edna St. Vincent Millay, and then Jim Jones and the Cowboy Way live. Let the best man win. Relatively new, beautiful clip. Oh, you know what? Let's always look on the bright side. Live karaoke. I'm gonna bring up real quick to tell you who that was. Oh, you know what? I don't think he told me. I think it's in the intro. It doesn't matter. I think the Cowboy or Doug Fit. I don't know. Depends. But they're winning. He's playing right now live at a big thing, and the Cowboy Way are nominated for some Western Songwriter of the Year awards right now. So that's cool stuff. We got some stars in here. I don't know what I'm doing. Anyway, and that was a premiere of a first time, and I typed in there one of the things that we're always proud of with Julesworks. Our ethos is anybody can be a performer or member. You can return. You can do every month, like thank goodness Rose Grandma does. You can come back. You can go. You can have never been on stage. Audience members, including the Mackenzie clan, are great examples. Audience members. One of their kids grew up in the show, and he saw them last time. And actually, I was trying to add some snippets, which I probably can pull off for the bonuses of what they did last time. But anyway, so this is the first time that a live streamer in the digital era has become a performer, was what I'm getting at. Sue Byam, maybe Susie, we're outing you. Terrific writer, and met mostly like some of these live streamers watching the live stream for our Hayes Carl, and we give him a hard time because we love him. Anxiety was the name of the poem by Sue Byam, performed by the wonderful Margot Cole, who has been very important to this show. I dropped all those names in the article in the Santa Fe Reporter, but he asked me to name names, but I think he ran out of room. And I will just comment on that Alex DeVore, I'm glad he liked one of my comments. He really did. I know, because this show started late, the restart started late. Copying and pasting can take time. Of editing down to a page in the Santa Fe Reporter and online, what was a longer talk, but covering all the bases, he did a very professional, respectful job, and I'm very appreciative. So I don't want to talk too much longer at the moment. So we also heard, after I got the volume up, back down, Sean Healan jamming. We'll have a full song from John Sean Healan Deere in a bit. And then, again, from Theater Walk, Quest Ion. And some people, I asked them, and then I'm going to send some love and respect and healing out to both Henry Valdez, you'll see later, an older piece re-aired, and Quest Ion, because they've been having some, particularly Quest Ion has been trying to get a new piece each time with his and Hobby. I mentioned him to you, AVEN-LUX. That collective on YouTube might be a good place for a DJ like Hobby Lopez. But he does electronic music with videos and has a little troupe or whatever. Anyway, Quest Ion, and that was Jim Jones, Change is Coming, into Quest Ion, Clean Split. And we're going to carry on with a full Jim Jones song live, and Nicola Salas. And as you'll hear in the chat at the end, just like after Nicola Salas, you're going to see pieces of the George Carlin on LSD by Jules, both Something Deep by Nicola Salas and the Carlin snippets that are in 3 snippets plus a coda were made for Jeanette Sills, who you'll see at the end, and Stage Santa Fe were trying to do during quarantine times a comedy show. They didn't. I said, well, it didn't come through. They didn't have people or whatever. That's not, negativity isn't the point. Positivity is that even though that show didn't air, I found Nicola's piece and my piece. Caracal Cat reprised by Evlis, who co-wrote, used to live in Santa Fe, you can't even see the book. Chelsea and Clarence with me, Jules, or that Jules guy. I'm a little screw reading that. You get 2 snippets of the George Carlin Acid on LSD by Jules and Changing Tide visual poem, Henry Valdez. So that's the next piece, and cheers, enjoy, and I'll be back. Thank you all. Keep on with the chat. Love you. I'm coming back. Did you hear that? Sounds like somebody's broke into my yard. Well, good. Take that crap away. There's a lot of crap out there. Okay, enjoy. All right, one more restart this volume shit, and because I like it, because that song needs to be loud in the proper way. So here we go, because it's got that kick in. Sing along with the parts you know.
You take the high road and I'll take the low road. I'll be instructed but for you. Feeling true love we'll never meet again. On the white bonny banks of Loch Born in the Highlands, the cattle kept us dead. As only lad I came to be a drover. Underneath the stars, swelling in my bed, living on black pudding with the whiskey chain. We said, well, I fought the levers as we drove the hills across those wild meadows of Kylie. Survived there of heaven, but the clearance folly at night, simply happened across that wide Atlantic Sea. So you take the high road to take the low road too. You'll be in Stockholm before the west. Keep Loch Lomond and the rest. Pretty well, if it's a cowboy, I will be. I came to America, made the way west to St. Louis, all the way to Denver. I learned to rope and ride, I conquered every test. Now we're driving her to Montana. We crossed the swollen rivers, lost a man who was stampede. But I was clean and that kept me smiling. They called the leaders rustlers, they don't frighten me. I'm a happy Scottish lad, but I'm high. So you take the high road, you take the low road too. You'll be instructed, they call me for a better west. Keep Loch Lomond and the rest. Very well, it's a cowboy I will be. Well, I miss Mama, I miss my sweet Eileen. I miss the heather in the Highlands. It's lonely in the west, the weather is hard indeed, and this cowboy life I'm living's mighty trying. Buying us at the whole couple party hiding stuff. I swore I'd never take the beat. But never me, I gaze upon their scuffled lips and by God, it's a cowboy I will be. So you to take the road to you'll be extremely hard. For headed out, keep up going and the rest very well. It's a cowboy I will be. You'll transpire, don't you take the road to you'll be as fucking hard. For headed out, keep up going and the rest very well. It's a cowboy I will be. I'm headed out west, keep up going and the rest very well. It's the cowboy I will be. So you'll take the high road and I'll take the low road. I'll be in Scotland upon you.
Thank you, appreciate that. If you weren't here on Friday night in September to hear Casey and Jenna and me do that, you know how it was really supposed to sound, but these guys did okay, right? And how about a hand for Casey and Jenna Thunborg, the future of Western music, No Pressure Girls. You're going to see a whole lot more of them.
I'm so funny. I'm so funny. I'm so funny. I'm the funniest guy in the world. You stop! Hey, you. Okay, at least I'm trying.
You're trying to stop and that.
Well, why don't you come over here and I'll kick your.
You come over here and I'll get and I'll put the.
Yo, well, you, alright? You're just a stupid puppet.
Oh yeah? Well, you're. Wait, I'm a what?
Yeah, you're a stupid puppet, alright? No one gives a you're just a sock.
I'm a sock?
Guys, let me get back to my song. I'm funny, so funny.
This whole time, I thought I was alive for a reason. I thought I was just really short. But it turns out, nothing has ever been true. What even is life? Do people even live life? Or do socks live lives? People wear socks on their feet. Has anything been real at all? Is life real? If I'm a sock, does that mean my son is also a sock? Son, are you a sock?
No, Dad, I'm not a sock. But you, on the other hand, are a sock.
My son was right. He wasn't a sock. But I was a sock. And as a sock, I needed to do what socks do best. Murder.
Sock killer. He's a sock that kills people. But don't mess with sock killer. 'Cause he'll kill you by being a sock. Sock killer. He's a sock that will kill sock killer. Sock killer. Sock killer. No, it's a terrible idea. Sock killer. He's a sock that kills people. But don't mess with sock killer, cause they'll kill you by being a sock.
Hi, my name is Schizophrenic Steven. Or is it just Jittery Jules? Or off the rocker Otis Crazy Career? That's just a few of the entities in my existence. In this crazy world that was not right to begin with and has now become unhinged, unmasked insanity. It's not upside down, inside out, nor wrong side wrong. It's just a jumbling, jittery, jelly mess. And we're all stuck in it. Worst part is, the already tough, sad, humorless world of tragedy, terror, and mislife has lost, in a short span of months, its sense of humor, decency, and compassion, which it hardly had to begin with. Covering us in masks, fear, shame has made even smiling, coughing, laughing, a near crime in many's eyes. Ah, yes. We said masked. Ah, and who knows the answer? Who knows the cure? Wash, rinse, repeat. Wash, wash, wash. Squeeze, spray, squirt. Wash, rinse, repeat. Wash, rinse, repeat. Oh, man. Wash, rinse, repeat. Mask. Wash, rinse, repeat. Mask. But then you get, oh, man, forget this mask. But look at it first. But then you get ashy as a mother. So use lotion, lotion, lotion. Just to not feel terrible. Lotion. 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 So you don't feel awful in your hands and everywhere else. And then covered in more lotion, masks, and layers. Layers. See? Layers. Oh, layers. Masks. Masks. Most. And who are we anyway under all those layers? What are we? What are we hiding? What are we washing? What are we rinsing? But don't smile. Don't laugh. And for the God's sake, don't you cough. What if you sneeze? And cough while laughing. Bad. 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 You're a horrible entity. A criminal. And all this confusion is being used to what? Mother Nature wants to cleanse us, while the corporate governments want us dead. George Carlin is long dead. He can't try to save us anymore. From ourselves, from them, from nothing. He can't. Carlin is away. He's done. He's off the mortal coil. He knew when to fold him, knew when to hold him. But we are still here.
Miracle Cat. Vampire Bat. Cuddling up. Sucking my blood. Curling up. Under the rug. Miracle Cat. Vampire Bat. Miracle Cat.
George Carlin is gone, so what do we do? He can't save us. He tried. We didn't listen. Robin's long gone. He gave up. Even little Kenny Rogers knew when to fold him. Knew when to hold him. Knew when to find. And hope. Faith. Fear. Who effing knows? Just once. Wash. Rinse. Repeat. Please. A lot. Mask. Squirt. Spray. wash, rinse, repeat. What? What did you say? Huh? What? I couldn't hear you. I was washing my hands and putting on lotion. What? Rinse, repeat, spray, wash, rinse, repeat, mask, squirt, spray, wash, rinse, repeat, mask, squirt, spray, wash, rinse, repeat, mask, squirt, spray, wash, rinse, repeat. Ah! Even I have no idea how to be funny anymore, if I ever did. At least 9 of us in here, and we're struggling to be even the littlest bit funny. How did we get here? How do we get out? What are we holding on to? Aye.
The last high tide panic sucked from the beach, ready to sail out to the unknown. No point in staying on this island forever. Nothing here but people burning palm trees and calling it positivity. The smoke stings my lungs. Life is short, the ocean is terse. But standing on a beach with a scorching chest is not existence. There is more to life than the ocean hitting the horizon. So on this pastel night, I push a crude raft made of burnt palm trees past the surf. The nose pops up, throwing my head back as I struggle to paddle. Fright engrosses my chest as anxiety of not making it becomes real. The tide seemed right, but with a blink of an eye, all is not fine. My mind says, you will die tonight. The ocean rejects, throwing me from the raft, frantically swimming towards a chaotic surface, struggling for breath. Riptides pull me below. Pink strips, sunsets, evaporates to darkness. I've taken my last breath. Bubble words of goodbye, my love. Goodbye, my life. Goodbye, my island. This is where I die, under the tide. I close my eyes as my limbs go soft. My body descends towards the bottom of the ocean. It's okay though. I don't mind. At least I tried. In that moment of acceptance, peace falls upon me. The anxiety washes away. I open my eyes to pastel colors of an anxious free life. Gently I swim the surface of Pacific water. Waves are calm, the ocean lazy, no reason to kill me now. My hand grips a wet, ashy palm tree raft, pulling my body back up top. Life is stable now, so softly I paddle. I turn my head around, watching the island drift off towards the horizon. Flipping the vantage point, I stared at my whole life. I'm finally alive in the changing tide of my life.
Hi there. Sorry that took me a second to click. A fella came by yesterday to deliver this Pedro Joven, and then I texted him to see if he found it. He said he hadn't, but he might be joining any minute if you see him. And it was funny because this is mostly to play tomorrow, so this is where I'll tell you about the radio stuff more calmly. Now that I have support from a calm shirt. So anyway, papers flying everywhere. You calm yourself. What the hell? Jesus, when I brought that flyer over, where'd I put it? Aha! Hi! So, tomorrow at 3 o'clock, www.kmrd.fm, or really kmrd.fm/listen, and I'll type it in later. Sort of normally I do radio at 5 o'clock. I say sort of because it's only an hour and there's been a lot of flipping around. I covered Fridays. And so anyway, yeah. So, but for sure tomorrow, 3 p.m. Here. I'll do it right now because I can't remember shit. My brain ain't working. I'm so hungry, tired. I love you guys. All right, so this is how you can get anywhere in the world to listen to the radio station, 96.9, typing, KMRD, LP, Madrid, and M. Most of us can't get it via radio if we had one, and that's going to metaphysically tie back into the little stories and stuff with this, but you can either go to the kmrd.fm hyphen listen or kmrd.fm and look for listen anytime and listen to the DJs or tune in. I know definitely has KMRD. Anyway, so yesterday I was thinking, how could I, obviously this won't have video, air this cool customer, as I'm calling him now, who give me music, Pedro Joven, shout out, Buku. So at the very least, he's getting a shout out. His group is Buku, and they got some nominations for NMA, the New Mexico Music Awards. One day, just a couple weeks ago, I was covering 2 Fridays at the radio station I mentioned, and I put on this mask, came out of the restroom, and that caused Pedro Joven to remember that we had chatted about music and him giving me some music, which finally happened with the CD I just lost. And another musician, Rick Radic, who actually, keep trying, Pedro. Rich Radic is won some of those New Mexico Music Awards. And so I got to air all these customers' music the last couple weeks. And tomorrow, and the Jamie Harris sneak. Tomorrow, just like towards the end of the show, listeners will get a sneak of at least one, if not more, Greg Turner premieres, the first ever, and I got a lot of stuff lined up. So, but coming on ready 3 is Clinton Anderson to talk about this play he wrote. And all of us, you can watch with me, right at 7. We can't be late, he said to himself, because if I want to hear myself in this cool play, I'm not going to name names as to any sort of. I had to watch movies. I had to read about it. I've never had a bad, obnoxious boss, but that's who I play. So I had to do lots of research, think about some bosses. Anyway, so I play as Clinton Anderson, the author, had said in the character write-ups. If there's a bad guy, it's the character I play. So we recorded that radio show a few weeks ago. It will air Monday at 7 o'clock. Tomorrow, I'll be doing at least 3 and possibly 4 hours of radio. And it will start with Clinton talking about the play and then music and all kinds of stuff. So that's what I want to say about that. The call back on what you heard before we carry on. That was good. God. Don't get old. That's helpful. Flashlight dying. Okay. When it's powerful, as Chris Diesler said, how did I manage to find the cheapest looking flashlight that works well? It's the Cowboy Album Me, Jim Jones and the Cowboy Way, live at Casa Vieja. And Jim Jones is posting photos and interacting with us right now. He's got a live gig going right now down there in Yarn's territory. Hi, Susan. All for the sake of the song, indeed. Or for all for the sake of the stream. Do it all for the sake of the stream. All right. So anyway, the Cowboy Way are Figus. What did he say? It was on there. My eyes aren't working. Anyway, it was that woman and the guy. It's Jim Jones. It's like right in front of me. I can't find it. Here it is. Is this him? Doug Figs, Jim Jones, and Marion Faithful. I don't know. Anyway, sorry. It was on the screen. All right, moving on. I'm a bad person. Well, he didn't put him in the notes. That makes it easier if I can find the notes. Anyway, so then we had Nicola Salas. Like I said, submission for Stage Santa Fe's comedy show under quarantines that never happened, but that was called Something Deep, and I absolutely adore that kid. He's just great. He lived here briefly. He's back on the East Coast, and I just really, I don't know what talents I do or don't have. It doesn't matter as long as we get things done. Hi there, Pedro. He saw the plug. Yay! So you'll hear Pedro's music tomorrow. Is what I was getting at too. I might, particularly if he stays listening. I figured out I could put it into my Blu-ray, but I'm using the HDMI to connect. So if Pedro sticks around, then I'll play a song loud. If not, if we do bonuses. If not, then anyway, whatever. Blah blah blah. You guys want to get high? Cool ride, cool rule, roll. Oh, well, the venue's closed. Shit happens. At least we have venues that didn't close. And that's a joke. We have a running joke that became true. That we shut down all these venues. We've been doing this for a decade, and props to Alex DeVore, and I'll post the report article, although most of you saw it. When I told him that we were doing it for 10 years, his mouth, and when I said Julesworks has been doing film and theater in Santa Fe since the late 90s, he it was like, wow. So, to people wondering why they haven't been getting attention yet, just keep doing it. 10 years. And then he finally reached out to a full article. So, and we loved it. And it's great. And it helps. Anyway, back to, so that was those two pieces. Nicoas and George Carlin on LSD Part 1. Elvis, Brett Berman, Caracal Cat out of Tier C. George Carlin on Acid 2. And Henry Valdez's Changing Tide. That was actually also from the Paraguas show through Zerb TV that I re-aired. Henry and Quest Iron, as I mentioned, I've been trying to get new pieces. Henry hasn't for quite a while, so whatever it is that's going on in their lives, sending peace and love and healing. And here comes the next bit. David Tom implied on Facebook, as I checked in there, that he might be watching, but I hope he is, because what? You guys distracted me with the chat. I don't know. We haven't lost that many venues, have we? Could be worse. Not. Yeah, anyway. I'll shut up. Okay. Where am I? Hi. So, next, get ready. Rose. I hope you didn't fall asleep. Next, we get just 3 pieces. Terrific pieces. We get Lose Again by Carla Bonoff, performed by David Tom. And he did a version out in Pecos earlier in the week, and we made fun. I was like, if I air that one, can I put some tattoos on his knee? But the version you'll see is he redid better. And all these musicians know each other, which is great. And then we're going to hear a beautiful song from our beautiful Margot Cole, One Small Thing, written by Daniel Ingram, for My Little Pony, performed by Margot Cole. And then we get the Rose Provon Grandma piece for this month. Grandma is in suspense, as we all have been. So I think it's time for the next pieces, right, guys? And everybody ready for more? This is scene 3, and we're moving right along. And only an hour in. Good. Okay, here we go.
Save me, free me, oh, from my heart this time. Train's gone down the track and I stay behind. Nothing can free me from this ball and chain. I made up my mind that I would live today, and you're keeping me going. I know it's insane, because I love you and lose again. When the heart calls, the mind obeys, and it knows better than me. Hold on one more day, and maybe she'll be true. Nothing can free me from this ball and chain. I made up my mind that I would live today, and you're keeping me going. I know it's insane, because I love you and lose again. Free me from this ball and chain. I made up my mind that I would live today, and you're keeping me going. I know it's insane, because I love you and lose again. Save me, free me, oh, from my heart this time. Train's gone down the track and I stay behind.
Hi, Jules and Julesworks. This is Margot Cole. I am going to do a little cover of a song called One Small Thing from My Little Pony, the movie, released in 2017. For any bronies in the audience, these are really the only songs that I know. Okay. It's two characters singing together. That's why it's going to sound like this. Hi, Jules and Julesworks. This is Margot Cole. I am going to do a little cover of a song called One Small Thing from My Little Pony, the movie, released in 2017. For any bronies in the audience, these are really the only songs that I know. Okay. It's two characters singing together. That's why it's going to sound like this. So here's the song. Hey now, don't be sad. I know we cannot stay, but we've got a couple minutes and a little time to play. I know you have important things, so it's okay, just go. But we can still pick one small thing to do with you, you know. One small thing doesn't seem like a lot. One small thing, work with the time you've got. Soon one small thing becomes two, after two, perhaps another few. Then one small thing is not so small. One small thing can be the biggest thing of all. One small thing, and we don't seem so far apart. Soon one small thing leads to more. It's so much more than it was before. Just one small thing and you will see the start of something big for you and me. So that's a little bit of it. You can watch the whole movie and kind of see how the song is supposed to sound. And of course, if you want to see more good performing, check out teatroparaguas.org. Check out teatroparaguasnm.org and Teatro Paraguas at Zerb TV, ZERB TV. And also, if you want to see more of my work, you can check out cryptvideoproductions.com. Thanks. Bye-bye.
3, 2, 1.
Grandma reads books, mostly books that she gets from ERHBC. That's Discount Bookseller. He sends a catalog more than once a month and has so many choices, I don't know what to pick. But in the past, I did pick In Pieces. That's the autobiography of Sally Field. And she's a good writer, and she tells about her relationships. And yes, she tells about Burt Reynolds, although she admits she didn't think she was the proper leading lady. But she was very happy in one part of the book because she was in Flying Nun and it got canceled. She was glad about that. So I like autobiography. I turned to the next one, which was always look on the bright side of life. Always look on the bright side of life. That's a song by Eric Idle. I knew that. I didn't know that it's the most popular song at funerals in the UK. But I hope even before my funeral and while we're doing Julesworks, that Jules will sing We Are Together Again at Last for the very first time. Well, I finished those two books and I turned to another one from the catalog, Outsider, a novel of suspense. It got my attention because it was about two female cops in Amish country. And it said the author was a best-selling author. Well, I figured it wasn't for this book, it was for a previous one that's called Shame. But this one was suspenseful too, especially at the beginning, which was called Prologue. And the prologue was about one of the female cops, and she knew that when she would get the proper night coming, she knew that they would come for her. She knew that it would be violent and fast and happen in the dead of night. Then the prologue ends with her crashing her truck into a snowdrift in a ditch. And she gets out and the snow is falling all around. And that's pretty suspenseful too. What's she going to do? But she's going to get together with her friend, whose name is Kate Burkholder, and Kate is the chief of police. The chief of police in Painter's Mill, a small town in Amish country. I know from the book jacket that our author has written 11 books already. And she looks pretty young. I'd get the book out, except I'll cover up my face. Oh, with her face, which is pretty cute. Anyway, she is featured in all of those 11 books, whereas Gina is not in them all. She only knew Kate from the police academy. They stopped being friends for a while because of a problem. And Grandma knows that eventually in the book, somewhere along the line, she'll find out what the problem was. And my phone has just gone off, I think. Oh dear.
I still hear you. Keep going. Great story. Keep talking.
I suspect that there will be another book after the conclusion of the book, the one I'm reading now. Perhaps I can figure out what the next book will be about if I look at the last chapter of this book. That's the kind of thing that TV does in order to pique your interest. However, the last chapter of Outsider does not introduce any new suspenseful stories. Instead, it tells of Kate deciding that she's going to get married to her longtime beau, whose name is Thomasetti. Well, maybe the last book then will be a suspense novel about a happily married Kate preparing for the birth of her first child, who turns out to be part of a multiple birth. And the suspense will involve the doctor, who is worrying that all these children being born will be a bad thing for Kate. Can she survive the stress at her age? That does not sound like a bestseller to me, but I guess I'll be in suspense until the next book comes out.
All right. Is that the story?
Yes, I've left out a whole paragraph, but that's all right.
Okay, great. It's still recording. Thank you, Grandma. Hey, can you see that we're at a fire now? What do you see?
I don't think except low battery. It says I better close.
Okay, all right, good. Well, Grandma, thank you so much. You're gonna see when you watch the show that they're hearing that we turned into a fireplace, but we got it recorded, and I got to order some food that's coming, and we got your piece, and so we're gonna end the recording, okay?
Okay, this has been quite an experience.
All right. Well, okay. Well, thank you. Say goodbye, Grandma. Invisible Toast.
Bye.
Oh, look, there you are. Hey.
Plug the phone in a hurry now.
No, wait, you're back. Hey, you're back. You're back. Look at the camera. Look at the phone.
What happened?
You're there. Look at the phone. Look at the phone. Look at the phone. Quick.
No, nothing's happening on the phone except.
I promise you. Stop moving. Your image is up. So just look up. They're looking at your eyes. Say goodbye. Okay.
Bye.
Bye, Rose Grandma. Oh, hey. Hi there. Oops. Hey, I barely got things started. Cut me some slack, Jack. All right. So, Margot, whoo-wee. It's so cute and tender and sweet. Love it. Oops. Mirror effect. I told you I had to get my hanky for that set. That was the hanky set. And we started off, you'll recognize this hat, with David Tom. That was David Tom. Where's my paper? I actually printed it, remember? Oh man, I can't even. See, the problem is that a whole bunch of my Christmas lights went out, and it's so much work that I haven't had time to make it better. But I will. I got the lights. Believe me, you can tell I got some things. I just need help, time, my brain, energy. This works. It's Halloween. Well, anyway, maybe that was the old one. Okay, I wanted it to go. So there. Yeah, you like that, huh? Huh? You like that? All right. So the first one of the three there was David Tom, Uncle DT. Get that barbecue going, and great music. Just a great guy. Thankfully, many of the people moving here, they moved here a few years ago, are wonderful people. So, let's keep that train going. Anyway, Lose, again, written by Carla Bonoff, performed by David Tom, and that was a premiere. He did do a sneak on Facebook, but that was one of our musical premieres. And then Margot Cole kindly makes videos for us, most shows, and often gets some of her colleagues through Crypt Productions and her East Coast connections involved, and we really love that. And I know you all know what Crypt Productions is by now, and Margot, so feel free to chat away. That was her My Little Pony, as she wrote in there, more info. One small thing. And then Rose Provan, Grandma. Her computer works. We'll get her, I rescued her computer, and we'll get it back going. So if you still want to help her get her book together, I want to help her get a full Grandma show together live. But anyway, we've had lots of snippets. That was Grandma's in Suspense. And as I remember, I said earlier, when Rose Provan Grandma tells us to do something, we do it. Unfortunately, I'm not entirely sure. We are together at last for the very first time is, as far as I know, being a person who knows a shit ton about Python, is just the title. That's right there. Well, I was going to show you the bike I got when I saw Monty Python in London. But of course, the things that are in your way all the time coming up soon. You can't find when you need them. Anyway, what she mentioned, I don't know that being a Python song. That's weird. Together at Last for the very first time is the Eric Idle John Cleese show that we also saw. Yeah. So anyway, but she wanted me to get nostalgic. So that's easy. When Julesworks started, one thing is we used to do a lot of Monty Python skits with different people. So the thing about Julesworks is that it's an ever evolving, but never quitting. Yeah, nice shirt, huh? And it's getting a little bit chillier. I believe me, when I'm not in front of the camera, I'm not wearing a shirt still. This house is not ventilated. Anyway, we did longer plays. This is some of the stuff that didn't quite make Alex DeVore's article, but understandably, not a criticism. Talk too much. Anyway, we did short playlets by people, music, Andy Kirkpatrick, different folks were involved, and it's evolved. So I call them the Julesworks loyalists, like Rose Provan, who has been involved for quite a while now, Margot Cole in Quarantine Times, and David Tom and Jim Jones, and then we always like to have at least one new person. So anyway, our ethos is that we're open for anyone to be involved, and it's meant as a safe environment, whether it's live, digital, whatever, for performers to do what they want, for audience members like Susie to get involved. So please keep that in mind. And I think that's enough. My voice is, yeah. So let's carry on with scene 4. And we're moving right along. As you all know, after the regular show, if you want bonus stuff, we can do that. Oh, I'm supposed to be riffing nostalgic about Monty Python. Well, ready? Okay, hold on. Ready? Speaking of using my voice. Okay, ready? Rose, this is for you. You said. Ready? Emmanuel, no words. I'm doing this from memory. Emmanuel Kant was a real pissant who was very rarely stable. Heidegger was a boozy beggar who took you under the table. David Hume could outconsume Schopenhauer and Hegel. Liechtenstein was a beery swine who was just as schlossed as Schlegel. There's nothing Nietzsche couldn't teach about the rising of the wrist. Socrates himself was permanently pissed. Hold on, get the right hat. This is the Monty Python philosopher song from the Australian skit. Immanuel Kant was a real pissant who was very rarely stable. Heidegger was a boozy beggar who could drink you under the table. David Hume could outconsume Schopenhauer and Hegel. Liechtenstein was a beery swine, was just as sausage Schlegel. There's nothing Nietzsche couldn't teach about the rising of the wrist. Socrates himself was permanently pissed. And I forget the ending. Emmanuel Kant was represented. What is the ending? It's something about Socrates himself was particularly missed. Ready? Lovely little thinker, but a bugger when he's pissed. Thank you. Applause. Woo! Spontaneous philosopher song. There. Is that nostalgic enough for you, Rose? All right. Good day, mate. Cheers then. Right. Just as I get the accent. No, I better keep going. All right. So, yeah. We are going to do, in the bonus, the first bonus, which we're not there yet. The accent just got horrible. So we're going to stop that. I can't. Anyway, we're going to do the group karaoke to to everything. Always looking on the bright side of life. Oh my God. Woo, Lord. Okay. So anyway, the next scene 4 is Sean Heelan, Angel of the Airwaves, and that's part of his tribute to a beloved Santa Fe. Oh, and the dedication. Serious part. Okay, I forgot. So, what did I forget? Anyway, obviously I didn't forget. All right, hanky time again. Speaking of hanky time, so Canuto, Kenny Delgado, passed away many, many years ago, but everyone loves Kenny Delgado still. He's from an old school Santa Fe family, and I'm gonna post the link to the GoFundMe. So in his honor, Sean Haaland dear, who had COVID, has zoomed into my show, talked about it a couple times. Does a Friday free beer phones on Facebook live stream, and he's very open about his experiences surviving COVID, and plays wonderful music. And he's been generously allowing us to see it for recent months. He's pretty well known, as is John Manson, who will be joining us one of these months again. He wasn't a live show, anyway, with his Kitchen Sink studio, he's been, and Sean Haaland got Guitar Shorty to join in the Canuto thing, which is called the GoFundMe sessions, is what he's building, so that, especially during quarantine times, that musicians, the whole point of his thing that I'll post the link to GoFundMe is to create an environment, and I'm going to post the Go Buy Me for Julesworks, so you can support Julesworks, where you can support artists, musicians in his case, in any way, so they can carry on doing things safely in the quarantine digital age. And then I think once the paradigm keeps shifting, you're going to see folks that do both. That's what we're going to do. Anyway, so Angel of the Airwaves is coming up by Sean Haaland, tribute to Canuto. And then you're going to get a bonus of Grandma from our the makeup tips from the Julesworks virtual. And then a bonus, pre-bonus of Greg Turner. So yes, when you see me, that is not current. That is a while ago. So get ready to awoo! And the third part of Carlin on Acid, and a secret show stealer, as we're getting gradually towards the end, really, sort of into the bonus. So anyway, as I said, one of our traditions is the toast chat finale. And then the song, which it used to be live, Greg Turner would open. He closes sort of, and then we have the bonus. But we're going to have a premiere. But I'm putting the other song in there too. Anyway, so, but before the good stuff, that's good that this is the serious part, because the next stuff isn't depressing. And it's not fully depressing. Everyone, as I need to go get something. So look around, take a deep breath. And also we're gonna do a pre-toast for the fallen. So I got this out the fridge just now. I'm back. First of all, I know Jeanette isn't watching yet. You're gonna see in the toast. Anyway, that was holding this up on the fridge. So John Hayes, really kind of the first thing I've done that wasn't work-related or shopping in quite a while, by my own choice at this point, was going to a memorial for this wonderful man last week at Teatro Paraguas. John Hayes, who once was on the board of the, I don't even want to talk about them, but anyway, he carried on being until his very death, being a wonderful supporter of the arts and everything. So he would see Shakespeare, he would see opera, he worked at the opera. He did overnight. He had just made a post on Facebook. I wish I had it in front of me. Maybe I can find it. That described himself as if he kind of knew he might be on the last legs. And Robert Knott did a great piece about him. And anyway, what I was just saying is that he would go to shows. He'd be there afterwards. He'd help out, volunteer, and everything from the stuff that that might be considered more beloved in the theater scene and the people with degrees and whatever, all the way to supporting Julesworks and doing readings at the Cocteau with New Mexico Film Foundation. He occasionally would get me involved. So just, once again, R.I.P. John Hayes. Up in heaven, watching down. Beautiful man. And I just got to say that it carries on roughly every 5 days. Someone I know passes away. And last week was really a lot. And not COVID related, but a coworker, two coworkers and friends, I guess I don't need to name them, had somebody that was in the first Julesworks play. So I guess I will say. Nicole Albright had the Albright brother had been fighting cancer, and one of my best friends, our best friends, Clifford Biniares, who moved away, had been battling cancer both for about the same amount of years, both in their early 50s. Adley and they don't know each other that I knew. Both passed away about a week ago, the same day of their cancer battles. So anyway, I'm going to, instead of making a mess, I'm going to pour it into my mouth. Cliff, especially, love you, brother. Oh, I can find the picture to show you later. Cliff found a picture where we met Plastic Man in Portland. And anyway, Cliff was just, when I first met him here, he was just one of those guys. So John Hayes is similar, just a nice dude. So I know I have a big mouth, but I still hope in the end that I'm a decent dude. So anyway, and Rebecca Morgan also recently passed away. So this show is for all of those folks. And you know, it just seems like at various ages, some people just don't, you know, the coworkers I won't mention now, shortly after the brother, you know, he had been battling cancer. So that was, you know, a release of pain, just like my buddy Cliff. But someone, a friend, a local person, didn't want to be alive and ended his life recently. Not somebody that I know very well. But anyway, you know, that's why we do these things. There's a relief and a release. I'm done being a bummer. I wasn't trying to be a bummer. It's a salute. So, rhythm of threes for everybody ready. We're counting down for 3. Whatever you drink, milk, water, aliens, to the fallen. We carry on in your name, especially the artists. Yes, my alien makes a train whistle. Play a train song. Okay, so I think I already said what's next. Let's get. As Keith Richards says, there's nothing else to do, but get happy.
Song for Canuto. Always in the morning, there's always another way. Instead of anger storming, we found the peaceful way. We found the peaceful way. He's our angel of the airways. I was a gringo, he a brown beret. We came from other worlds though, became friends anyway. We became friends anyway. He's our angel of the airways. Notes in the dawn never go away. When I feel alone, I know you're backstage. It's our angel of the airways. Sat in the armchairs for many golden days. Record player prayers were answered every way. They're answered every way. He's the angel of the airways.
We are low on time. There's usually a host, but that's why they've been words on the screen. And real quick, I want to honor some of our poets. We have Poetry Show. Melanie Lamb Faithful has this beautiful book, Shades and Sinners, with these photographs that you're not going to get to see much of. I apologize. This is her poem, Melanie Lamb Faithful. Wearing halos is known to cause headaches. They never fit the way you want. To husbands, you're a goody two-shoes. To parents, you're a sinner instead of a halo. I want a cluster of stars encircling my head like Virgin Mary, or an honest-to-goodness goddess. That would cure all women of headaches if they could just wear goddess crowns instead of goddamn halos. By Melanie Lamb Faithful, from her beautiful book, Saints and Sinners, and the photographs, including this cat, and there's one at my feet, are by Sally Nelson Cruz. There's the cat walking by. And so we're going to do a quick one. Red Shadowworth from A Wolf Moon. The trouble of clean regret. Back at the end before you start over again. You remember her long rain-drenched hair. Pastel flowers and leaves. October like cans of chicken noodle soup and saltines. Or there is no starting it over. An old house with dirty windows, bug-eyed ranch children never dreaming they'll want to break away, head for stark suburbia. And you know she'll never lose her shine or take to pills or store for an alternatives. Medicine gurus back at the end. You take turns speaking from slender books. Red Shadowworth, who does his own artwork, and one by Jules from the Jules One a Day website. But hey, what on the gods, girl, not always green earth is that? Nothing. Just a foolish, fun, made-up term by accident. And what makes life interesting is the little things, great, small, real, by Stephen Jules Rubin. Very much for checking out Julesworks Follies. You can go to the Julesworks Follies YouTube channel. Keep a track when live events recur. Thank you to Teatro Paguas and everyone and Theater Santa Fe. But we are on a strict time limit. But thank you. Enjoy. Salute. Well, I thought that was great. What do you think, Buster?
Well, isn't it time for you to go home and put your mask back on?
Oh, right. Sorry. It's still Corona times.
Hi, Jules. I just love chatting with you. How's Julesworks coming along? I bet you have a lot of musical numbers, but do you have any comedy? I've been working on a comic rant for you. But there's this little problem. You know, it's the end of the month, and I am out of money. Do you think you could send me a Target gift card? Then I could buy the props and have something perfect for Theater Walk. Hi there, my friends. I have a little makeup tutorial for you. And I put on my foundation already because, well, that's boring. But what I need, of course, is some color. Oh, my goodness, what a white person. So here we have some pink. Pink is good. Yes, let me see. Yes, that's nice and pink. And speaking of pink, how about lipstick? Lipstick is good. Yes, yeah. Now you can see my mouth. Yes, and then we have concealer. Probably I should conceal my entire face, but I guess this will have to do. And then I have eyeshadow, more color, of course. And here we go. Yes, this is purple. That's fun. And, oh, not as much fun as I thought. Let me try a little blue. I think eyeshadow is always supposed to be blue. And here it is. Oh, yes, that's very blue. Yes. And other eye. Now, did all of you get the Vogue magazine for the month of March? In it, there's this great article about eyeliner. Eyeliner is the latest thing. So I have my eyeliner pencil, if I can get it apart, and I will start on my eye and off to the side as much as I can do it. Yes, that's startling. And now, what about the other side? Oh dear, I can't do the other side. This mirror is not exactly a mirror. It gets me all confused. So, well, that's a start, but right now, I'm afraid I need to get some more props. Well, Jules, I'm out of money again. Do you think that you might help me, if you like it so far? Help me with another little gift card? Oh, thank you. I love online dating, especially if we don't have to date.
This is a finale piece of the regular show, and there'll be some bonus stuff. I know it's way too long, but usually the tradition has been the Greg Turner opens, and what you did for the Cocteau show, so I decided to reverse it, and Mr. Turner is going to do a finale of a song, a cover that's very fitting. Turner has been busy finishing a book of short stories called True Tales from Hell, Hallucinations of an Angry Samoan, and it's going to publisher in LA, Gary Panter and Dave Libo doing illustrations to be out in the spring. Greg Turner, many of you may have heard of him. He was in the Angry Samoans in the 80s and played around town. And yeah, so let's check that out. I kind of, somebody chopped together a little video for it, and you know the song, Creedence, Bad Moon Rising, but there's a positive. I mean, Fogarty's are great. And it's the Greg Turner Group, which means it's David Barsanti and Sarah Meadows in the band that you'll hear a little bit. And Jim Stoughton helped with the video, as did some guy. And so enjoy the last song, get a little dance on, and thank you so much. I'll be back to say goodbye. Goodbye. Toast. We're going to toast it after the song. So dance, get ready to toast, because I'm finally having a drink. Listen up now. Ow.
I see a bad moon arising. Oh, I see trouble on the way. I see earthquakes and lightning. I see bad times today. Don't go out tonight, it's bound to take your life. There's a bad moon on the rise. I hear hurricanes are blowing. I think the end is coming soon. Oh, I see rivers overflowing, and I hear the voice of rage and ruin. Don't come out tonight, it's bound to take your life. There's a bad moon on the rise. Things together. Hope you are quite prepared to die. Looks like we're in for nasty weather. One eye is taken for an eye. Don't come out tonight, it's bound to take your life. There's a bad moon on the rise. tonight. It's bound to take your life. There's a bad moon on the rise. There's a bad moon on the rise. There's a bad moon on the rise.
What are we holding on to? I don't know. Trying to be funny. The serious sewer always seems to pull us in its gutter gravity vortex, spinning away from love, smiling laughter into the Jane corporate crap. Follow, obey. We have to wash it off, rinse, repeat, flush the corporate government viral bleep out as best we can, and even masked. Keep our hearts on rest. Keep our hearts on rest. Let them laugh, cry, bleed, I don't know. Or will we die inside while staying alive? As bad as everything's been on the surface, and 2020 it went from worse to worser. And yet, the moon still rises. We have to hold on and giggle, tickle, feel, even if it's without touching. No touching. I don't know who's going to save us or even help us. The government, as Roger Waters would say. Should I trust the government? Anyway, that's almost funny. Do we even have a government? I don't know. Not really. No. I just see a bunch of corporate goons, opportunists, and half-twits. Mad people that make us madder with their mad shh. You wrote a script? Follow it. Or did I? Hey, the more we test, the more we find out bad things. So should we stop testing? Stop caring. Stop laughing. There's a trick somewhere. I don't know if it's a switch. I'm certainly not the one with the answers. Never happened, never will be. Not me. Me neither. Nope. Not me. No, not me. I don't know. Not I. Not me. No. No, me neither. Nope. Wasn't me. Was it you? No, wasn't me. I don't know. Who could it be? I don't know. What should we do? It certainly wasn't me. Oh, who was it? Was it you in there? You got the answers? I ain't got no answers. Who got the answers? Who got the answers? Well, I don't know who has the answers. I don't know. I can't understand. No, man, I can't help. I can't help. We can't help. We try to understand, be helpful, care. But we're just in here ourselves, huddled, trying to laugh. We cry, but it's so hard. And we're just trying to let it all out. Well, keep it in. Trying to keep on keeping. Sorry, I was supposed to be funny, but I don't know what's funny. I don't know how to be what I'm not. One cannot try to be. So laugh at me as you wish. I'm trying to cool off, lighten up, and laugh too. Well, we must be going, meow. Life matters. Stella, what are you doing? You were playing with chords. Why'd you stop? Get the chord. What'd you get? Hey. Good. Oh, she's a good. Alright. Good job, Stella. The show stealer. Say cheers. The show stealer. Hello. Hey, what happened? Oh man, what happened to the upside down camera? Wait a minute. What's going on right here? It's supposed to be another camera. Where'd you go? Oh well. Okay. Well anyway, I don't need to talk long. I gotta finish my order. Hi. How about that shirt? Yeah. Okay, so that was, let's see, let's go back to the chat. What have you guys been saying? Stella! Okay, yeah, Stella is a cute cat. They're around. They're just, it's a little warm. It's better over there for once. And they got They're listening in the back. Don't you worry about them. They're around. Anyway, so that was scene 4, which was music Angel of the Airwaves. You have the link if you want to feel like supporting Canuto's the GoFundMe project. And I was saying that Sean Heelan said that at some point he's going to do his best to get Guitar Shorty to perhaps appear in this and or on the radio with me, through me. So that's awesome. And then that was the reprise of Rose's makeup tips and, as I said, the poetry stuff. That was from Theater Walk, like I said. And then that was the Greg Turner group in a different carnation, which was Sarah Meadows and David Varsanti. And the third part of my snippet, there is a coda of the Carlin. And that was Stella, the Scene Stealer. And I think we can carry right on. So this is going to be a little bit longer, which is good. I need a break because you're going to get, but this is important. Take notes. Ready? Because we have the coda, short coda finale coming up first of the ending of the George Carlin on acid, on LSD by Jules on acid. And there's something in between, but I'm skipping for a sec because Danette Sills is the one who, I didn't name that George Carlin on acid, but like we established, Nicoa's piece and that piece that wasn't in snippets were submitted for a show to stage Santa Fe that never happened. You're going to hear all about stage Santa Fe in the Toast chat, in the chat coming up where Danette and I spoke earlier, which is why I was harried to get started. But we're going to hear that in just a sec. Anyway, so that was she called it George Carlin on acid, and then there's a little message from Stella and Rose, and then we do talk for a bit, Danette and I, which gives us all plenty of time to get ready for the toast, and then I'll be back on, and we'll have the premiere. You're going to be the first people to hear the finale tradition of a Greg Turner song, and I'll have the credits properly, and a couple bonuses. And Rose says we're going to do karaoke, and Susie of Only Look on the Bright Side of Life. But we're not there yet, so I'm going to hit play and be back in a bit. Oh, I don't know if it was Zenny. Somebody said a few somethings ago to use cozies better. So ready? That's the beer that's already too cold. But I did. That's the wheat beer. I've had breakfast. I do want to show you Way Out of Pearl, the Pearl Haggard. Talking about a great name for a beer. I've been happy to see Merle Haggard mentioned more in stuff recently. Don't know why. He was great. Anyway, to Outlaws, to People Alive, to Willie Nelson. Oh, I did watch while I was getting ready. Farm Aid aired today, virtual, and Lucas Nelson and The Promise of the Real. I've got a bunch of their swag in there. Oh, next show, maybe I'll do a pop-up. Yes. Oh, okay. Wait a minute. You know what? So remember the grab bag. That's what I was remembering. And how personalized the grab bag from Jamie Harris and Mary Gottrie was. Well, I've made another order because she had a limited edition bundle, and I ordered that. So I think what I'll do, if in a minute I'm going to put in the link. So we've had Buy Me a Coffee website, which is where there's Venmo as well, and Stella's about to tell you about that. You don't have to give any money, but any tips you give will go to Pearl Haggards. No, to bettering the show and the quality, more Christmas lights, whatever. Hopefully somewhere else to live. Julesworks carrying on. If you can't contribute, don't worry about it. If you can, it'll be used well and be appreciated. Anyway, so you're going to see that you can Venmo, but Venmo got bought by PayPal, SJR-JW, but Buy Me a Coffee website, which we're going to put in the link. We've had that for a couple shows where you can go there and give a tip to anybody you want. But they also are, I like what this website is up to. They're about to add, and I think that it's going to be the final push that I've never really podcasted, but considered it. They're going to add a podcast right to the thing. And sorry guys, I meant to say earlier at the beginning when I mentioned Stage It, it's at the point where, like some of the people, the Nico and Jeb and others who are watching on Stage It, if you really want me to catch a comment, please repost it, because I just can't keep up. I can look later, but I haven't had time to do that last time. So anyway, the hell was I saying? Zenny, what was I saying? Yarn, help my brain. The Buy Me a Coffee. I see you did it. Thanks. I was going to say what I'll do if you sign up. You have to. If nobody signs up for Buy Me a Coffee, One of you has already, but so in the link that you're going to see shortly, I activated yesterday. Finally, one can always just go to Buy Me a Coffee website, and in our case, it'll say you want to buy me a beer. Any tip is what it is. But we activated our membership, which is sort of like Patreon, but I don't think I'm ready for Patreon. But we activated Buy Me a Coffee. There's only one level, $5 a month, and you'll get things like pop-up videos and bonuses, extra tips from Rose, Grandma, music. Who knows? We're gonna develop it together, but you gotta join. So I'm gonna put the link when I hit play. If you want to join, and if folks join, one of the things I can do is when I get that mystery bag, do a pop-up of opening it. That's all I'm saying. Anyway, let's carry on, right? Yes, Susie. I didn't want to say thank you. Better you said it. Susie is the first member, and obviously I haven't put the link in yet. So let's hear from. Remember, I'm going to remind you because it's important for your toast, but you got about 20 minutes total left in this last-ish piece, and then we're going to get to the musical finale. I'll be back, and the bonus for sure is a sing-along of Always Look on the Bright Side as we approach 2 hours. Don't go, and then if y'all want more, we'll see. But anyway, you're going to see that final Carlin on LSD, a message from Stella, a message from Rose, and the conversation with Jules Otis Career Radio Nut, and Danette Sills. So, ready? Here we go, kids. Thanks. And I'm going to put that thingy in the chat, and it's lobster day, so I'm going to order my food. Say goodbye to that shirt. Thank you. And I actually just saw a photo Mary Gauthier posted up in Red River right now from their gig. So that's pretty rad. They're not nearby, though. I mean, it's in New Mexico, but it's not that close. Not time for me. Anyway, here comes the pieces. Love y'all. Enjoy them. Take it away. There's indeed. And yes, you can just keep on keeping and get on going. But first, a little poetic coda. This one by me. I had shared some Radiohead lyrics. So, where do we go from here? The planet, wash my hands. Anyway, this is by Jules. Poetic coda. Poisoned world, leaked pen, but no information. Wash your hands. Rinse, wash. Wash now. Rinse, wash now. Mask. 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 But breathe. It's okay. Everyone dies. Don't worry. But follow the rules. Stop that fucking smiling right now. No cursing. Mask that. Do as you're told. The corporate individuals know best. You, me, especially all of me. All 9, 11, 29. Tiny speck of their food. Fuel for their coffers. Your individual should be covered. Mask. Clean. Sanitized. Wash. Spray. Rinse. Repeat. Wash away. Wash. Rinse. Repeat. Wash. Rinse. Repeat. Wash. Rinse. Repeat. Wash. Rinse. Repeat. You may become ashy. Suck it up. Don't be a baby. Wash. Rinse. Repeat. Wash. Rinse. Repeat. Wash. Rinse. Repeat. 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 Repent. Repeat. Repent. Repeat. 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 Thump. 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 Say hi, Stella. Movie star. Say thanks. Please support Julesworks. We love you. Thanks for watching. Yes, thank you. Good girl. Thank you. Nope, shake it off, girl. Shake it off. You'll be alright. Shake it off, Stella. Where's your girl? The wrong way. That's Stella. There she is. Cheers, Stella. Thank you. Ha. Ha. Alright, y'all. There's the tail. That means it's the tail end. Thank you. Well, I thought that was great. What'd you think, Buster?
Well, isn't it time for you to go home and put your mask back on?
Oh, right. Sorry. It's still Corona times. Three. Oh, hello? Is it working?
Yeah. Yeah. Hey, Jules. How you doing?
Hey, who's that?
It's Danette.
Oh, hey, Jeanette. Here, let me keep my
Yeah.
hair. Oh, I was trying to keep my hair clean. Hi. It's nice to see you.
It's good to see you too.
How have you been?
Busy.
Thanks for joining me here on the radio interwebs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. I have a quick question. What's the difference between the interweb and the internet?
Oh, I don't know. I was gonna say I finally figured out that you can have radio on the interweb. I got it.
you. Okay.
I got it. No, I'm a little. I'm learning. I'm still learning, but I'm hiding. They don't know where I am. They don't know where I am.
Good. And that's important. No, don't never let them know where you are.
Did you see my cousin?
Cheers.
Yeah, this is my cousin sent me this from Glockstown 11.
I love it.
Yeah, that's what I used to look like. And I think in white man's time, I think it's 9 Brazilian years ago in an alternate universe.
Brazilian years. Okay. Okay.
That's what I looked like. So yeah, well, it's nice to see you. We missed you. You've been busy.
I've been busy I've been busy getting stuff with stage going
Yeah.
because we started doing some live improv classes last session. We're gonna start our second session of live improv classes. That starts on Tuesday. Plus, we've got a live
if they want-
writing the full length. What's that?
Sorry to cut you off, but since you say it starts Tuesday, is it too late if anybody wants to join?
No, come on, go to www.stagesantafefe.com and you can still register.
Are you talking
And
about
we have
as-
one theater class that's also in person. It's with Mark Dunn, the playwright.
Great.
He's had a like a 30-year career
Yeah,
writing
he's-
plays for off-Broadway and the like.
Not to talk over you, but because I'll forget, Rose Provan, grandma in this Julesworks, and
Yes.
the chatters.
I've heard the name. I've heard the name.
Well, you're right. Yeah, you met her once.
I know Rose. Yeah.
No, I know. We all do. What I was going to say is, she directed when there was an Espanola theater thing that a lady was trying, one of Mark's plays that myself, B.J. Stokey, Mark Westberg had to be part of.
Yeah.
That's what I was going to say. Sorry.
So
So
Mark's great, and he is incredibly faithful and helpful for the Santa Fe theater community. But he's teaching an in-person class, writing the full-length play, and that starts next Saturday at 10:30 a.m. to noon. It'll be for 6 weeks. And then on November 13th, we're going to have a live presentation for the public of works in progress.
Neato. So I'm trying to clarify. Both those are in person, not Zoom classes.
They're all the classes are going to be in person right now. We require that people are vaccinated, as our instructors are. And I figure people are tired of just doing Zoom.
Right. I asked not because of all that. I asked because I didn't want any of our live streamers that aren't in Santa Fe to get too excited, since they
right. And we still in the future will probably be doing some Zoom stuff, but we're seeing more people being, interested in live in-person stuff. They want to see people. They want to be with people.
Absolutely. And Julesworks will eventually do a live show. We've just been doing this, and it works, and there's no rush. So, and we're not going to stop doing this every month as long as somebody comes. So Stage Santa Fe. Let's back up a little bit. Pretend like they have, which many of them don't have any idea what that is. Tell them in a little bit.
Stage Santa Fe is an improv and theater group, I guess. We do classes, so we're a school. We do performances as well, but right now we haven't set up a new season yet.
Right.
Although we do have an audio piece on our YouTube channel, so the Stage Santa Fe YouTube channel, by Jonathan David Dixon and myself. It is an audio version of his short play, Daniel and the Autumn Folk.
Didn't he get some sort of big, like a New York or national award, international award?
He got a, I believe it's an award from the Lewis Carroll Society in England.
Oh, right. Yeah, yeah. I knew it was something cool. That's
Yeah.
awesome. Good for you. Well, you're connecting with good people. And who is we? You say we. Who?
Jonathan and I did.
No, not
for
that.
We for Stage?
Yes, the big
Okay,
we.
right now, myself, my husband, Peter Sills, and joining us on October 1st will be Eric Wise from The Box in Albuquerque.
Cool.
He was most recently with Santa Fe Improv, and he will be joining us full-time as the executive director of Improv for Stage.
Good call. Good call.
Right.
Good call. Good call.
Yeah. Oh, we thought, and it's been a long time coming, and we took a lot of time to say, okay, is this, to work for all of us and the like. And Eric's is a very strong improviser.
Yeah,
and he's got a lot of great ideas to push things forward.
Certainly not going to name names, and with no offense to any of the local entities doing improv, but that's what I say. Good call. The Box. Good call. Good call.
Oh yeah, yeah.
But the Box is still open. But I heard down there the one of the cool edgy theaters that's been around for a while had closed. Doesn't matter.
Oh.
Yeah, stuff happens. I think it was one of those things. I think some things closed because they had no choice. I think some things that were running out of steam, the sort of change and everything was like, okay, it's time. That's the impetus, for. And then,
well, I mean, this has been a crazy year and a half, and things are still shaking out. So we have to see. I would say that once we get past the beginning of this year, once we're in like February and March, things are going to be hopefully closer to normal, what we remember as normal. And I think people will be able to regroup and figure out what it is that they're able to move forward with.
I mean, I think we need a new normal, or it's just going to be another mutant virus stronger. If we don't adjust, but you can't tell 80% of the world that you think that the virus exists because Mother Earth is trying to rid the Earth of too many people that are causing damage to her. Do I believe that? Yes. Can you tell that to most people? No.
Right.
So.
Well, then of course there's the other news that Biden won again in Arizona.
Oh, are they still recounting elections?
After they had the recount?
Oh, good. Yeah. Well, hey.
No, they finished it, and
because
they said basically, yes, Biden definitely won Arizona.
Isn't that the second state in 2 weeks?
So Trump lost Arizona again.
Again, isn't that the second state in 2? I don't care if it is or isn't. Anyway, but you know what? That's a better use of government money than bombing Afghanistan. Which.
Well, I think all that was paid for by Trumpers and
Dick Cheney.
Yeah. Yeah.
But they'll bomb. They gotta bomb another country unless they do it. That's good.
Anyway,
so Stage Santa Fe is y'all have a venue right over there.
Yes, it's at 3209 Mercantile Court, Unit B, and we have 2 classrooms, and the one area is also a performance area.
Right.
Actually, we can use either classroom as a performance area, and we're expecting to have readings coming up and the like, and we might say, you know what, let's get the classes solid and continue and then finish this year out, and then beginning of next year start hitting things with a lot of new presentations, performances, improv shows, all of that stuff.
Yeah, I think
So-
I agree. I think mostly maybe end of the year, but I think the decision that I'll say is me is we'll wait till next year. We'll keep doing this.
Good idea.
I'll give a shout out for several reasons to Teatro Paraguas, because A, your venue is right near them.
Yes.
B, as this show is winding down and we're getting ready for a toast in a few, the show they just saw included Margot Cole, who's on the board of Teatro Paraguas, and had a couple snippets the audience just got to see, and they got to see the reprise of Argos McCullum's poem in the show, and what was I? Oh, so some guy named Jules is going to be in the one night only Day of the Dead. All the cute kids. They cast him as a cockroach. Sounds like typecasting to me.
Cockroach.
I mean, they want the guy to act. They should have made him a cucumber or something. He knows about
pickle. But, okay,
Yeah.
that's a Rick and Morty reference. Okay, so
That's okay because Jules doesn't like. He told me he's disgusted just like cats by pickles and cucumbers, but he knows about cockroaches because he's disgusting. But anyway, so he's gonna be in the One Night Day of the Dead show, and then they're gonna do the annual Christmas show with all the cute, fewer but some cute kids. So that's enough for I don't think Jules should be out too much. So Shady Acres let him get a pass on those two. As far as Julesworks Live, we'll get to that. Now we're going to carry on every month. So are we going to hopefully be able to see? Speaking of surviving the quarantines 3.1 or wherever we'll be, remind them about Beatrice for us real quick.
Beatrice, yes, I've spoke to Beatrice recently. She's a little down because of the surge in the Delta variant and the lack of commitment on the part of people to get vaccinated. She's beyond her understanding why people are not taking advantage of this and doing their duty. So she's a little down, but she was saying she really wants to get back and be in front of people so that she can get that message across again, and then we can really, she's got sort of that World War II, British spirit, saying we'll march on to victory in this one.
Whether by
So
land,
I think so. I think Julesworks next time we'll see her.
Whether by land or sea.
Be for victory.
Yes, I'm trying to impersonate, but I sound like Sean Connery. I was trying because I haven't had a drink.
We will fight them on the beaches.
No, well, I was trying to
fight them with needles,
Yes,
whatever.
I was trying to do that. Yes, we will fight them on the beaches. We will fight them on the sea.
Yes.
Gary Oldman, all the training I gave to Gary Oldman to be who are you imitating?
To be Churchill, yeah.
Yes, I
Wow.
I lost
Excellent.
my ability to do it well.
You just passed it along to him, so
That's okay.
good job.
Because he's better, and
they didn't give you an Academy Award for that one?
Did I get an award? I got a Razzie. I'm collecting
training him.
I'm collecting Razzie awards. I don't know about Oscars yet.
But they're valuable too.
Yeah, man. Hey, any press is good press at this point. What was I gonna say? Gary Oldman. I was saying, but I can't remember anything. I was gonna say no. I was gonna do one more Gary Oldman. It ain't White Boy Day. Is it White Boy Day? It don't even look like White Boy Day. Drexel from that came up earlier. So anyway, all right. Well, so viewers, you have seen Danette Sills in a toast before. They've in the last few months they did see Beatrice, and they saw Beatrice last year, and all of that. If they didn't, is on the Julesworks Follies YouTube channel anytime, free.
That's right.
And Danette, one more time, let them know the website for Stage Santa Fe, if you would.
The website for Stage Santa Fe, where registrations are open, is www.stagesantafe.com.
And did you say there's a YouTube channel?
There is a YouTube channel for Stage Santa Fe, which is just Stage Santa Fe, and on there we have our read readings, which we did last summer, and was a Edgar Allan Poe story, Mask of the Red Death, and Oscar Wilde's The Nightingale and the Rose. So we had our company of people at the time because we were prevented from doing our stage production of a play, a year ago last spring. Right. So we decided to do those two short productions, and I think one of them was also included in Theater Santa Fe Theater Walk.
Right.
The Nightingale and the Rose was included in that, and then also there is an audio play written, directed by Jonathan David Dixon, with original music by Jonathan David Dixon. He is an incredibly talented man. Yes. And he I performed in Daniel and the Autumn Folk, and it's there on the YouTube.
Cool,
channel.
and he's such a nice guy, sweet guy.
He is the sweetest gentleman in the world. He really is.
When you first meet him, you're almost taken aback. uh,
Yes, and then you get to know him, and then his humor starts taking you aback. No, he's a very, very bright,
he's
very
shy.
funny gentleman.
He's uber shy, isn't he? Yeah.
He is, but he can be. He's got a wicked sense of humor.
At first, no one believes it, but I'm shy at first. Anyway, the reason I asked about the YouTube is that way the viewers that aren't here, that for whom classes won't be a draw, they can go to the YouTube. That's what I.
Oh yes, absolutely.
Because we have a lot of dedicated live streamers that watch this show, and they actually just saw, speaking of Theater Walk, in this show this evening, they just saw the re-airing of you gave it the college try to do a comedy quarantine show, and so what the audience tonight saw earlier were five things. One was Nicola Salas's entry that I got off his YouTube for the show that didn't happen. And
That's right, the show that never was.
And Jules doing George Carlin on acid. They saw those snippets again just tonight. So that's why I was bringing up that even if you didn't do the show, even if you didn't get to pull that off because somebody didn't come through, whatever, you got material made that sees light of day. So
that's right, and it's our brave new world that we live in.
You just got to do it.
You do.
So I think anything else to tell them before we maybe talk about one issue and then have a toast?
I think that's about it. Beatrice should return next Julesworks, and you are interested in either writing a play or doing improv, learning improv, www.stagesantafe.com.
That would be in-person classes. So that's for people
in person, yes.
But once more, for those that aren't the live streamers, I don't even think we need to spell Stage Santa Fe. They can subscribe
Stage Santa Fe, yeah, on YouTube, our YouTube channel.
All right, and I was going to ask you, you don't have to answer, but you mentioned the post stuff. Perhaps we could also arrange to somehow have recorded for both Metaphysical Biscuit Radio on Madrid and the next October, this September, right? October Julesworks, a reprisal of Jules and Danette's poetry.
Oh, that would be fun. I have this wonderful new Poe scarf.
Oh, you did? Oh, I'll need to find something. So
it's got the Raven written out in its entirety on the scarf.
What we'll do is, if you want, at some point in October, we'll have you Zoom in, whether it's live or pre-recorded, to KMRD for the audio to air, and I'll record that video for Julesworks.
Sounds beautiful.
So I'm going east in October, folks. So we're about to cheers. We're going to talk about one issue first, but we have to. You think of that issue while I babble, which is tomorrow. Everybody remember and stick around the great tourney finale and bonus pieces. And tomorrow, from 3 p.m. Mountain Time, 96.9 FM, which you can find on TuneIn, KMRD LP. Or go to www.kmrd.fm, and if you go ahead and want to put the /listen or just KMRD FM listen, find the listen. 3 o'clock, there will be an extended Metaphysical Biscuit Sunday Fun Day that's going to have some musical premieres. Tonight, you're about to hear, you're going to be some of the first people to hear brand new Greg Turner music that gets released next week. On KMRD, they got to hear a Jamie Harris. They got to hear a Jamie Harris song that came out. They got to hear it last Friday, sent from Jamie Harris, that's released, an Americana Award winner and partner to Grammy winner Mary Gauthier. They got released this Friday. They heard it last Friday. So KMRD's growing. And Clinton Anderson, a KMRD DJ and Madroid, will be on tomorrow right at 3 Mountain Time to talk about the radio play he wrote, which airs this Monday at 7 Mountain Time, being the first radio play to air on KMRD. And yours truly, in Clinton's words as the author, played If There's a Bad Guy, and that was me, and there's some other cool people on that radio play. And tune in at 7. It's less than an hour, and as the jerk boss that I've been joking now, they can't fire no spoilers, they find another way to get rid of. So I'm only in roughly the first half. But Clinton will be on tomorrow at 3 to talk about that play, which which anybody who listens Monday at 7 Mountain Time will be listening with me for the first time that I realize that I've ever actually going to be listening to myself transmitted on the radio live.
Wow.
I've listened later, but I've always been doing it. So
Love it.
So I wanted to plug those things. And anything else to plug?
Nope. No, I think we plugged it.
Plug away. And what's one issue or one thing you could say about the world? Tough, but
Get vaccinated if you haven't. That's it. That's my big thing right now.
yeah. And then
Get vaccinated. Everything else will keep going, but get vaccinated and we're going to be in much better shape as society, in society as a whole.
And I keep forgetting we have a mayoral election coming up.
Yes, we do.
Yeah, I don't know. Are you running?
No.
Can I put you?
I'm not that nuts.
Can I write you both in? Can I just put the Sills as my vote? I think that's a good way to.
Please.
Okay, I won't, but in emotionally I will, and that seems like a good way to get a bunch of empty cups and do a toast. Everybody,
Yes.
While they're getting their drinks ready,
yes.
Let's say one positive thing about the world.
Okay. Life is beautiful in Santa Fe.
And
Cheers.
some of the places where these people watching live, I hope. And
that's right. But if you come to Santa Fe, come see us because,
yeah, we want good people.
We love people visiting. Cheers.
Cheers. All right, ready? Final cheers. Thank you all for watching. Thank you, Danette. We look forward to more.
Cheers, Josie. Okay. Woo.
All right, and all right, y'all. You stick around for the finale pieces, and if you want me to air bonuses, I will. Thank y'all. Hi. What y'all doing? All right. I'm not going to talk long in this one. I'm going to another scene. So that was it. I'm going to give the call back of what you saw. That was the chat with Danette Sills. As she said, she plans to return with her wonderful Beatrice character, hopefully for the next show. Danette has been a good friend and supporter and one of the off and on members. And as we're getting towards the end, at least the main scene, we're open for anyone to be involved. As the article I posted says, that's our ethos. And Miss Show, you saw Margot Cole, who says she had to go. Sorry, but thank you. Thanks to her for all her help. Human being, were you the one that told me to get cozies? Anyway, I finally am using one. My Pearl Haggard. Way out of Pearl. Okay, anyway. That isn't really what I was going to... Because there's one more. We got to get to the music, but we got to toast. Okay. So you saw Stella Cat. You saw the last of the George Carlin on LSD by Jules on Acid. And ready? We're gonna do a toast together. I got to pour buffalo. I got a buffalo in my heart. Oh, okay. Now I'm gonna switch. So everybody get their drinks. And I'm switching to the penultimate farewell scene for no good reason, really, but I'm gonna do it in just a minute. Yes, because that's got more things. Ready? All right. Del, what's your problem? Huh. Wait a minute. That's what happened. Something's wrong with the camera. Hey. Hey. Are you going to work this time? No. What the shit? Is there something open? Well, fuck you and your mother. Anyway. Supposed to be 2 cameras, but it ain't working. So, oh well. But I can make myself bigger. Ready? I don't know. That's some weird shit, man. I tell you something with this tech shit, I tell you. But you gotta see the shirt. This is the first time I've worn this because it's really been Stella's bed on my bed. But John Prine, speaking of the fallen, it's Happy Enchilada. Stella's Happy Enchilada. Okay. This, I don't know if my lady friend's watching, the Belt Bourbon. goes into the buffalo in my heart. This one's almost gone. There we go. And human F being, we don't waste, right? Oh, back up. Ready? So ready? Okay. And I gotta pour one more. Bob Dylan, knock, knock, knocking on heaven's door. This bottle goes into the collection. This is a collectible, rare edition. You can go to Reserve Bar, and Bob Dylan, I don't give a fuck about all the other shit. His radio-themed podcast hours, we got to keep watching. They're wonderful. His Shadow King cast, or whatever it's called, Shadow Kingdom live stream was wonderful. And his bourbon is great. So that's all that matters, really. All right, that's not quite done, and that's okay. Ready? Speaking of lobster, see, I was already ready. I haven't even got the food, and I got my lobster cups. You can't really tell. I save, sometimes I get the kids' meal just to get a lobster tail. It's the same price, and you get a, anyway. All right, you ready? Your cozy doesn't consider context. I'm way too stupid, confused, and stressed to understand what the hell that means, but sure. If I did something wrong, I apologize. I don't know. As a human, you missed that it's been a tech. Yeah, we lost the stream for a minute. Tech shit. Anyway, don't matter. Ready, guys? For the cheers. We're going to do 2 because I got 2 drinks. Everybody ready? You ready? What? Hey, hey's Carl? Is that the context? Shit. By the way, Uncle DT, thank you. Thanks to all the performers. So everybody get ready. And I'm going to just give a thanks. Greg Turner, you heard one of, and you're going to hear a premiere in a minute. So thanks to everybody. That includes Rose Provan, Grandma, of course, our beloved, most loyal performer. I'm going to thank everybody, then we're going to cheers. Thanks to Jules. Thanks to Danette Sills, who will be back next month, hopefully, with more tips from her Beatrice character and their stage Santa Fe. I wish them the best. Rocktober is coming, so we have Bad Moon Rising. Thanks to Melanie Lamb Faithful, who also shared the article that I posted in there. Thank you. Sean Heelan, thank you so much. Sean Heelan. Every Friday you can watch his awesome beer phones and support the GoFundMe for his fantastic... He's already gotten sessions going. He's helping musicians make some loot, and that's what we're trying to do. Just to, every buck matters these days. So if you can support us through that, buy me a coffee and be a member. We will be doing pop-ups. We're gonna figure it out. We'll make it work. And who else do we have to thank? Rose Program was in suspense. Thank you, Grandma. Margot Cole, Crypt Productions. Thank you for the My Little Pony, and thank you for reading the poem by our very own supporter, maybe Susie. All right, Uncle DT. Ah! What? Did you know I had 2 hats? What a lunatic. All right, let's put it back in context better. I don't even know what the hell you're talking about. I'm not mad. I'm just confused. Anyway, thank you. Hey! All right. Thank you. Okay, the thanks. David Tom, we thanked. We thanked Margot Cole. The fuck just texted me. Where's my phone? Ah! Don't forget. Tomorrow, this is not tomorrow. Tomorrow, 3 o'clock, radio. And we're not done. We have a finale and a sing-along to Always Look on the Bright Side. I'll post again. And then if you want bonuses, we'll get it. If not, we'll start saying goodbye. But I'll put the pieces. Whatever. Anyway, tomorrow, I put the link, KMRD FM. If you forget, all you got to do is Google Madrid, New Mexico radio, and there's only one. If you don't put New Mexico, you'll get a lot of Spanish shit. There is one DJ after me who speaks Spanish, sort of, but talks in Spanish. I speak better. And blah, blah, shut up. But anyway, I am, speaking of being a dick, the asshole boss in this radio play, the first ever. The writer, Clinton Anderson, and Icky Mac will be on shortly after this show, if you want some craziness on KMRD. And I did the last 2 Fridays, and he was the one on after, but he's covering tonight. So anyway, you can always listen by tuning in to the website. Clinton, who wrote the play, will be on tomorrow starting at 3, and then I'll be airing lots of music, including a different Turner world premiere, Jamie Harris again, Lydia Manuel, all kinds of stuff. We got all kinds of stuff planned. 3 to 6 tomorrow, and Clinton will be talking about the play. 7, you can listen with me, is what I'm getting at. Won't that be cool? And if you aren't in our Discord chat, actually all of you, A human being, you're not there. I'm going to post that in a minute. But let's get... Actually, okay, ready? Do a countdown. Get that cheers ready for... Oh, I didn't finish. Thank you, Henry Valdez. Thank you, George Carlo and Lassa Jules. Thank you, Brett Berman Evlis. Nicola Salas, my spirit kid performer. Thank you. Jim Jones in the Cowboy Way, who's got a live gig right now. And he's still doing his Wednesday Facebook and playing live gigs mostly just around the Albuquerque area and Rio Rancho. Thank you, Sean Hill and Jim Jones. Quest Ion. And remember, Avon Lux, Avenlux. For all you folks that are musicians, he has an open collective mostly for the electronic music, the Betty Boop videos. Thank you. And Sue Byam, we thanked. Margot Cole, I'm looking at the... Argos McCullum, thank you. Teatro Paraguas, thank you for the poem. Reprisal, Uncle DT. And that's what we had in Michael Handler's trailer, as always. So thanks, everybody. And what was I going to post? I forgot already. What was I going to put? What did I just say I was going to put? Does anybody remember? Jesus H. Oh, well. Oh, I know. Avon Lux. No, I put that. Anyway, okay. Is that a cozy really yours then? We're not... Hey, don't leave. Shit. Especially you, Susan. But thanks. I don't understand. But yes, it's swag. And Hayes made funny jokes about... I don't know, what was it? Oh, he made decoration of all the cozy. Anyway, all right, ready? We're gonna count down to 13 and cheers for real, and then we're gonna hear the premiere song. And we'll be back to do the karaoke. 5, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That's a cheers. That's a happy cheers. And we're going to do 3 cheers. This is the more serious one. To all the fallen, like I said, about every 5 days, someone I know somewhat well, knew very well, has passed away. So in particular, Clifford Beniaris. Cliff, love you, brother. You've eased your pain. Thanks for all the fun. All right, so what? So Cliff was a DJ, and we had a lot of fun. I won't mention the drugs, but... we got to see Carl Cox, who I just got to notice is live on Facebook too. Great DJ. We saw up in Seattle. Richie Hutton. I was going to find the photo. Anyway, maybe I won't. Maybe I will. Discord chat. That's what I was going to post, the Discord chat. All right. Maybe I'll remember, maybe I won't. But this is the serious one. So to the Albright brother, to John Hayes one more time, Rebecca Morgan, John Hayes, and my buddy Cliff Beniaris. Oh, I was going to tell you a story. So, we're a drug you can't get anymore, GHB. So we're goofing off, waiting in line, all these stupid white people in Seattle to see Carl Cox. And we came up with this joke that we kept repeating, and we even got the stupid pretentious white people to... They don't laugh up there in Portland, Seattle, but whatever they do, they get mad or they giggle. Sorry, Susan, but that was my experience. You're wonderful. But you lived in Colorado and around here. Anyway, I don't want to diss on white people. Yes, I do. So we're in line to see Carl Cox, great DJ. And it's a long line. It was a great show. I saw your mama walking down the street the other day. Had on a sweatshirt on and said UCLA. I said, damn, baby, I didn't know you went to college. She said, I did it. My name is Ookla. So that was a running joke with me and Cliff and our friends. And the other is if perhaps you drank or did too many drugs, you might fall over a little bit. And we had a running joke that Steve Rommel remembered. Hit me. Help me. Okay. Not counting from 13, from 7. So... Oh, are you saying I killed the crowd, Susan? What are you saying? What? I don't understand. Have I ruined everything? Should I just hit end? Did I destroy it? Sorry. Well, no, it's okay to be a little subdued. Is that what you're saying? I didn't do anything wrong, did I? Okay. To the fallen. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. To the departed. Now, for the last toast, and then the Turner song. Hang on. Well, this will work. The happy... No, it won't. Yeah, here we go. Gotta wear a hat. Happy enchilada. This is a happy toast. This is to say thank you all so much I did put the Buy Me a Coffee. Well, they can be quiet. Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to diss on Oregon. I mean, I did. It's not everybody, but there's a lot of pale white people. Well, London too. I diss on them. You want to diss on them? Bros told me to riff off Monty Python, so we're gonna do it after the finale. I'll be back to do the sing along of Monty Python. Always look on the bright side, and then if you want bonuses, you're gonna tell me. If not, we'll say goodbye in the chat. But anyway, I got to London to see them, Monty Python. I lost the bag. Oh, there it is. And to Las Vegas to see the Eric Idle John Cleese show that Rose mentioned. So that's why we're going to do always look on the bright side. But life is a happy enchilada. All right. Countdown. 5. Susan, you scared me. 4, 3. Thank you all. Love you. 2, 1. There. I didn't want to spill beer for the farm, but I did in my beard. Bob Dylan, you done made a good beer. All right. Make sure that I did all. So this is going to be. That's not on that paper. Yes, it is. The Greg Turner Group finale, and then I'll be back. We're going to do the sing along. I've always looked on the bright side. And again, as you're listening to Greg Turner, I'm going to post a few things. Please post if you have any. If you want more. If not, we'll end it with the Python, and I'll come back. And we'll say bye. Boo Boo is Pedro. And I was gonna try to play a song. I'm looking at my texts real quick because I saw a bunch. Well, good news. All right, Rose got sound back on her laptop. She's gone, but she's got that back at least. Thank you. Cheers to me. Cheers to you all. Yeah, we're gonna do one more cheers to everybody. But I wanted to tell you that no one has heard this song. Seriously, coming up. That as I posted in there, the Turner, Greg Turner CD is not quite out yet. You've heard Bad Moon Rising. He gave me the track list. He gave me the whole thing. But anyway, Turner lead vocals. That's what I was looking for. Lead vocals, rhythm, acoustic guitars. Abbreviated. Bass, guitar, vocals, Sarah Meadows. Drums, David Barsanti. Oh, so it is I wasn't sure from conversing with him as such. It's the Greg Turner Group that you've been hearing in past months, including Bathroom on the Right. But they added Phineas Luke on lead guitar. So there's extra guitar, and you're going to hear this toast before the song is for me, because I'm so fucking sick and my lady friend of the goddamn heat that's finally pretty much leaving, and fall's coming to Samhain, to Halloween. You heard what Danette and I talked about. I can't feel it yet, but I know it's coming. So I know that it won't be so hot soon. And no, you can complain about winter. You are not going to hear me complain about fall. I figured we get one season. You can't complain all the seasons. You can complain about extremities. The season I don't like is summer because it slays me. Anyway, coming up after a toast to surviving and getting the show, we had a crash, we had delays, we had tech woes, we had Rose's problems. She's not listening anymore. I got a guy who's never watched a live stream. We got Pedro in here for a minute. So we pulled some shit off. So this is for all of us. And it's hard work, persevering. If you feel like joining the Buy Me a Coffee Julesworks, you have the link in there. And in a second, The Vampire Dog of Jesus Christ is the name of the song. So someone said, ouch. So get ready. After this toast, it's going to be loudish. But if I even did it right, which is no guarantee. Ready? 3. Okay, wait. Deep breath. 3, 2, 1. To you all, to me, to hard work, to paying off, to having fun. And to lobster night. Those teeth aren't as bad as they look. So I'll be doing the radio tomorrow, 3 to 6. I won't be in New Mexico next week. I have not seen my family since 2 Thanksgivings ago. Luckily, I don't have to travel Thanksgiving. I am going to visit my mom in Baltimore. Speaking of lobster, I'll be eating crabs for the first time in a long time. I've had crab cakes, but in Thanksgiving time, you can't get real crabs. But she's ordered them. Those of you in Margot's already signed off. I don't have time to see people, but I'll be with my mom from Wednesday to Friday in Balmer, so I'll be near some of you, and then I'll be even nearer to some of you for that next weekend, visiting my brother and the adorable nieces, and then I'll be back. But no radio next weekend, and then we'll see what happens. And so here we go to Greg Turner, to the, what the fuck was that song called? Vampire Dingle. That was a crazy title. The Vampire. It's perfect. It's almost time to watch Vincent Price. The Vampire Dog of Jesus Christ. Excuse me. Whew, that pearl is delicious. I don't know what the fuck your problem with my cozy is. I love my cozy. I know you don't have a problem. And I'm not upset. I'm very tired and hungry. But this has been wonderful. Thank you all. We're going to toast once more. We're going to listen to the Vampire Dog. I'm going to come back because we're going to group karaoke. Always look on the bright side of life. So listen to the karaoke, to the coming song. The visual is not a big deal because it's just going to be my cute cats, what you've seen before, and Greg Turner's book cover. I posted the best place to get his book. It is a cool book, so if you want, but that's a lot of stuff that we're asking you money for. So Julesworks first. No, I don't care. It doesn't matter. We're doing great. Thank you all. 3, 2, 1. Thanks. Love you. I'm going to type the word cats because I refuse to have the word dogs be lingering there. Cats. Vampire Dog. Ready for the Vampire Dog? So remember, your job during the song, that's why I said there isn't much of a visual. You're going to post. Oh, I'll be back after this not very long song, and we're going to do the karaoke. But if you want bonus stuff for a little more chat, you tell me. I can air a past karaoke video. We'll see after doing Always Look on the Bright Side. I think I could pull off one more if you request it. Or I could just air some clips like we do at the intro, or nothing. You tell me, and I'm going to post a few things. So ready? This is the Toast into the Vampire Dog, whatever the heck that song's called. And get your ears ready. Punk rock, Lou Reed. Greg Turner, thank you all so much. Especially those still here. Nice short 2.5 hour show so far. Not even. Here we go. You ready? Back your ears up. Get ready. I can't find my wand. Well, anyway, I have my wand. Bloop.
Until then, remember, leave your blood at the Red Cross or your community blood bank. Not on the highway.
What can I do to make you love me? What can I do to touch your heart? Tell me what it is that you want of me, 'cause I've always loved you from the start. Now I can't believe that I have found you. I'll hold on to you each and every day. I get the feeling if I hang around you, you won't want to let me get away. Hugs and kisses, and all I want is for you to be near. Hold me tight and tell me that you love me, and that's what I'll whisper in your ear. How can I find the right words to say? Our love is like a Jackson Pollock poster, so very close but so far away. Well, all I want is hugs and kisses, and all I want is for you to be near. Hold me tight and tell me that you love me, and that's what I'll whisper in your ear. Yeah, all I want is hugs and kisses, and all I want is for you to be near. Hold me tight and tell me that you love me, and that's what I'll whisper in your ear. And that's what I'll whisper in your ear. That's what I'll whisper in your ear. Is broken. I count the tears. Love reawoken. I ain't felt for years. No reconciling since I fell for you. And as the days move on, dear, well, I feel so blue. I chase the moments of the times we spent. far apart now. And when it's said and done, if I can't have you, dear, well, I don't want no one. All the times we held each other close, and the feelings that we felt that mattered most, still I guess that we're just like the setting sun. 'Cause if I can't have you, dear, well, I don't want no one. years. Better put things in order. There's slaughter and torture. Get down on your knees, boy, there's just 20 years. Save as you scream, but your prayers fall on deaf ears. Jesus lies dying, they killed him again. His sins drain the gutter, now there's no other to turn back the clock 20 years to the end.
Give me a sec. I didn't have the last one ready, but I will. Oh, what's wrong with the Dell? All right, ready? Here I come. Here I come. Here I go. Here I go again. Ready? And all right. Hi there. Hey, what y'all doing? All right, nice to see you. All right. And then I don't know if it's gonna let me do this. I will if I can. And y'all got the whatever you want to do. You can read it from the chat. You can go to the lyrics. You can ideally go to the the video, the last thing I posted, the karaoke video. No, my Dell computer doesn't want to play. But that's okay. We don't need it. All right. So, blah, blah, blah. Y'all gonna sing along? That was a lot of decent tunes. You just heard, my friend, the Greg Turner album that I posted in there will be out in a bit. So we just heard the first one, and then we had a bonus, was the Vampire fucking Dog. What was it called? Anyway, then he had sent me the whole album. So part of the delay that I was hustling to get the show on was that, aside from the usual dealing with Rose's tech stuff, was, cheers everybody, we're almost done. Was I had to edit the clip from the entire album, but luckily he gave me the whole album because that gave me time. So the song that was the finale was Vampire Dog of Christ, right? And then I shoved the entire album on there. So in order so far, that was Stakeout on Dope Street. What can I do to make love? What can I do to make? I can't even see. To make you love me. That's a lot of confusing words that are simple. If I can't have you, dear, then I don't want no one. The last 20 years, and I think I faded out, still searching for my way. Medication was coming next, which we've heard. Necrophiliac in Love is one of his hits. I'm reading the rest of the album. Why Can't You Come is anyone? Mr. Freeze, we've heard. The Vampire Dog of Jesus Christ, we just heard the world premiere, as well as the first part of the album. Right Track Now, we've heard. I Heard You Call My Name, we've heard. My Baby's Gone Away, we haven't heard. Repent All Purges. Bad Moon Rising, we know we've heard. So the Greg Turner group is Sarah Meadows, bass guitar, vocals, Dave Barsati drums, Phineas Luke just added as lead guitar. Thank you, everybody. The wand is right here. You kids ready for some Yokis? You're a decent tune. All right. You ready? Well, yes. They're mixed. It's a mixed bag. You're supposed to like one better than the other, right? Ain't that the point? All right, kids. I need a ready. I know there's at least 37 people in here, so I need to see at least 3 readies. Otherwise, I'm just going to sit here with my wand. To do, well, I don't know what you're going to do. You could walk around naked. You could fall asleep. But I am going to sing Monty Python karaoke. No, I'm not making love to you. But I need some readies. I haven't seen a single ready, so I'll just sit here talking. Dripping water. Cups. Oh. All right. No one's ready? Are we just ending it? You don't want the karaoke? Susie lost? No one's ready. I guess they don't want it. Sorry. Sorry, Rose left. I guess no one cares. You're not even going to do the final karaoke? Get a beer. Susan, can't you stay for the karaoke? Come on, come on, come on. Maybe, Susie, are you there? All right. Human being, are you back with your beer? Was that human being or was that thing? You're a decent tune. All right, well, Susan, you gotta go, you gotta go. Okay, I heard a yes. So thank you all. It sounds like this is going to be the last bit. We're going to do this, and then I'll say bye, unless you want more. But it sounds like I think we got it. This is going to get us over 3 hours, which is great. A sincere thank you once more. Thank you, Bob Dylan. Thank you, good people. I'm glad that Human Being and Zenny joined late. Yarn, did we lose Yarny too? I don't know. Anyway. Oh, I'm not ready yet. Look at this. Okay. I haven't done karaoke for a bit. I joined the Lit Crew once again. Anyway. So, thank you all so much. I'll say bye after the song, but I may not have a voice. If you want more, we're going to have more. If not, this is it. And so I hope you have the link or whatever you want to do. I'm going to play it loud. And again, I hope some of you can tune in Monday, 7 p.m., KMRD. I can't see that. I'm on the wrong screen, so I'm not exactly sure what you're seeing. Tomorrow, 3 o'clock, www.kmrd.fm. And then go to listen or kmrd.fm/listen. 3 to 6 tomorrow, Mountain Time. Monday, 7 o'clock, listen with me. I get vaporized by about 7:30. So 7 o'clock, we'll all be listening. Oh, the Discord chat. Okay. 1 sec. This is... Those of you not in this chat, please join and we connect and talk. So this is the last stall. I need a bathroom anyway, and my lobster celebration is coming soon. So, oh, I'm in the wrong thing. Okay. You know what? One more stall. Not a big deal. Some things in life are bad. They really make you sad. Some things just make you laugh and curse when you're chewing on life's gristle. Don't grumble. I'm just stalling. Just whistle. And this'll help things turn out for the best. I'm going to this way to get you the link that won't expire. So Discord is a free service, another cool website. Buy Me a Coffee is either to give us a tip, buy a beer, or join our brand new membership if you want. All those things are in the chat. I'm not going to post it again. But I am going as the boss now to invite you. Here comes the link. Oh, I was wrong. All right. Whatever. Right. This link does not expire, and you can get into our Discord. Some of the folks already are. So ready? Ah, yes. Speaking of fat kitties, remember, Fat Bear Week is coming up. It's Junior Fat Bear Week right now. Just go to Fat Bear Week. It's the coolest fucking thing. The live streams you gotta watch. My kids watch all the time. Stanley salivates. Oh, is he right there? He's ready for that lobster to arrive. Oh, he's at the door. Look at him. I can't. All right, hold up. I'm at the. See? Okay, so I got the karaoke ready, which I will point at and myself. I don't know why. I wish the Dell camera was working. Anyway. Can you see him back there? Stanley! I don't want to rip nothing. He's right there. God damn it. That's him. That white thing. Stanley! Look at his ears. Get that hat out of here. Oh, why did you hide anyway? Oh, look what I found. I told you. See out there? That is some metaphysical biscuit shit. Sorry for looking at my ass. Oh, you're not. Boo. Oh, Stella! Look! Oh, Stella! She's a sneak. Alright, hold on. Shit. Here. Look how pretty. I got a problem, see? I got this problem, see? I hate cops. It's movie quote day. That's RoboCop. Did you get my quote in the chat? That was Back to the Future. I forgot what it was. Oh, you want to be mayor? Start by sweeping the floor. I love that. Okay, look, Stella. Stella's in a crate. And Stanley, he's waiting for the lobster. Oh, let's let it focus. Ooh, that was pretty trippy. I don't know. He's down there. Stanley. There he is. There's the boy. There's Stella. Baby girl. Okay. Here's my Monty Python bag. Always look on the bright side. Here we go. Thank you. Anybody still there? Yeah. All right. Kitties are the best thing ever, Zenny. I love you guys. You're the winners. You get a prize. For $5, you can join the Buy Me a Coffee, and I'll give you all kinds of prizes. I don't know. I don't know how to give you a prize. I could if I would. But ready? Are we ready now? Oh, hey. How about that shirt, Susie? Huh? I think we lost Susan. So yes, fat kitties. And don't you fucking call Stanley fat. Well, I'll kill you. He's big. He's a big boy. But anyway, the fat bear thing you made me think of, because the live streams that we've been watching from Alaska are so cool with these bears, and it's like a world famous thing now every year, like a March Madness thing they make, where you vote for the fattest bear because they're about to hibernate. And I learned from Stanley last week or the other week being home when it was 90 degrees. He taught me a lesson, and we're going to do this, which is he wanted more breakfasts. Now Stanley is a 34-pound all-white Maine Coon. As the biggest cat ever who can still walk, his belly doesn't hit the floor, he ought to be 30 pounds. I tried to put him on a diet, didn't work. If you call him fat, I'll ban you from my life. He's not fat, he's very sensitive. Uh-oh. I just yanked the camera out, didn't I? Ah, shit fire. Okay, hold on. I fucked everything up. I know you can hear me, right? I lost the camera. I was trying to show you Stanley. God bless America. Alright. That's not going to work, is it? It's weird. See, what happens with this thing is you have to start over. No, okay. Alright. We got this. God, this show is just all about saving things. Look at this thing. You can't. Alright. Hold on. Madness! If you knew what I was dealing with, you would understand better. Okay. You don't have to. I'm back. Alright, let me get rid of this other shit. Alright. Give me 1 sec. Here I come. Here I come. Here I go again. Not Fred Flintstone, but I'll make you bed rock. Alright, ready? You're about to see a lot of me. Okay, sorry about that. I broke the camera, yes. Dude, you don't even know. This has been a miracle fucking thing. The whole software crashed. It was that was my fault because I told you I was trying to show you Stanley without pulling the camera out, and I did. But we lost the show early on. Absolutely not my fault. Okay. Deep breath. Everybody ready? I need the readies. It's time. This is the finale. Type ready. Type go. I'll just keep drinking if I need a drink. Whew, what a day. What a week. What a life. Thank you all so much. The Buy Me a Coffee perks, $5 a month, will be, unless you want them to be long, shorter things. More karaoke's. I'm getting an impression that this is the finale. But nobody is saying go, so I'll just wait. Wave my mic around. Some things in life are bad. Others make you sad. I'm waiting for you all to say go. And then I'm going to play the music. And we're going to sing along. But no one wants to say go. So I'm not until I see go. Anybody want to say go? Anybody going to type go? They don't want to go. I'll keep improv until I see a go. Or 3. No go? What'd you got? Go? All right. Susie, you ready? She got the lyrics. Human being, you ready? Here we go. I guess you're not going to say go. Okay. You say go. Human being, you there? We're going to do this. It's time. I'm about to pee my pants. I pooped my pants. Spitting everywhere. That's the best thing about. Oh, what did I just close? The show. That don't matter. I know how to bring that back. Ready? Okay, so one more thing here. How's that beer? What are you drinking, Zenny and Human? What y'all got? What do you got? Ready? Okay. Going back here. We gotta do this because my lobster will be here soon. Sorry that some people left. And ready. Here we go. Got all the cool mics. It's fun, fun, fun. Dancing in the sun. I don't like that song. All right, here we go. Last sip. I'm going to turn the camera around and show you. Where's that thing? I see it in front. Oh, fuck. Is that my food? That might be my food. That's very early. Hold on. See a flashlight. We might not be starting yet. No, it's not. It's just some fucker with a flashlight. Okay, let's do this real quick. So this is the Monty Python cat that I got at the show because they have their Confuse the Cat and lots of cat skits. It says Monty Python on the leash. You can't hear. Anyway, that's all the way from London, and it normally lives way over there. That cat that you can't quite see up on the mantle above all the shit that I need to go through. Swag, good things. There's a cat urn that has Chucha Negra, my first cat's ashes. And anyway, that's OBS. See, that's how complicated this shit is. That's what crashed for no reason. And anyway, here we go. So, I don't want to pee my pants. And we're going to do this. This is the longest, this is the biggest professional, I don't know, build up in in history of stupid shit. Something like that. Who the fuck is texting me? Don't tell me that the food's coming early. Ah, shit. Your order. Okay. No. We got 15 minutes. Let's do this. Right meow. If they're early, they're fucking up. No. We're good. All right. Kids. We got at least 15 minutes. Lobster night. To Monty Python. To you. Oh, Jim Jones's thing is airing live. Hold on. I'm going to put this in there for you later. Hey, shut up. So if you feel like afterwards, our own Jim Jones is in a live thing right now. I see a hang on from human beings. We're pausing a minute. Jesus. Santa's best light imported from hell. All right, human being, hurry up. Waiting on you, human. Come on. Tequila when I first got arrested. Oh, I see. Oh, okay. Mexican beers are always good. Susie's got the lyrics. Human, we're waiting on you. But I don't want to pee my pants. So hurry up. Are you back? Who said hold on? Someone said hold on. Well, yeah, you say damn it, go. And someone else says hold on, didn't they? Fuck it. 13, 12, 11. I love you guys. 10, 9, 8. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, hold on, 2, 1, and starting the song, and here we go. Hold on. Get the volume right. We're going to start over. There. Okay. Ready? One more time. Here comes Stella. And 3, 2, 1. I hope you're ready. And what my shtick did what always makes you. And I gotta pause it. I mean, you keep posting comments. I gotta see them. You don't understand. Look at this. I mean, I gotta deal with this now. I know that it's not your problem. But all right. What does he say? Oh, good. Laughter. Okay. Good. Good. Thank you. I love you guys. Thank you. You make me feel good. So laughter is good. Now we're going to do it for real. I ain't fucking around. Matter of fact, I'm going to turn it around. Hey, get that shit out of my way. Bitch. Bitch asshole. Alright, ready? For Rizzle. What Z said. I love you guys. Here we go. Always looking right. Some things in life are bad. They always make you mad. Ready? Yes, you've been ready for about an hour and a half. I know. Here we go. Some things in life are bad. They can really make you mad. Other things just make you swear and curse. When you're chewing on life's gristle, don't grumble, give a whistle. And this'll help things turn out for the best. And always look on the bright side of life. Just please look on the bright light side of life. If life seems jolly rotten, there's something you've forgotten, and that's to laugh and smile and dance and sing. When you're feeling in the dumps, don't be silly chumps. Just purse your lips and whistle, that's the thing. Hey, always look on the bright side of life. Come on! Always look on the bright side of life. For life is quite absurd, and that's the final word. You must always face the curtain with a bow. Forget about your sin, give the audience a grin. Just remember it's a chance anyhow. Now, always look on the bright side of life. Always before you draw your terminal breath. Best part. Life's a piece of shit when you look at it. Life's a laugh and that's a joke, it's true. Forget about your sins all show. Keep him laughing as you go. Just remember that the last laugh is on you. And always look on the bright side of life. Always look on the bright side of life. Come on, Ryan, cheer up! Always look on the bright side of life. Always look on the bright side of life. We're getting down to the end. Worst things happen at sea, you know. Come on! Always look on the bright side of life. I mean, what do we got to lose? You know, you can cover nothing, you go back to nothing. What have we lost? Nothing! Nothing will come to nothing, you know what they say. Cheer up, y'all, brother. Come on, give us a grin. Give us a grin. In the end of the film, in the end of the stream, there's all the exilians. You can join up, buy me a coffee. He's promoting, Eric Idle's promoting his stuff, so everybody else. Please clear it up. The show is dismantled. Well, that's true. Within 3 weeks, who do you think pays for all this shit? You're not going to make any money back, you know. I told him. I said to him, Barney, Jody, they'll never make the money back. Always look on the bright side of life. Woo! We did it. You waited 5 hours patiently like good people, and we did it. There it was. Was that fun or what? Come on, kids. I mean, that was some shit. That was epic. We're epic. Who cares about quantity? It's quality. And y'all make it. We have the most unique show that anybody has never seen. Except for you all. All right, guys. Yes, you got the whistle down. I love you all. Thank you. Are we done? Should we say goodbye? My food ain't here yet. If you want more, I can put more. But otherwise, you tell me. Type away who's left. Is this goodbye? If you want more, I'll eat it. You're the best. Otherwise, check out Jim Jones live. That's what I'm going to do. Eat some lobster. But let me know. I mean, if you want, I can put on one of them karaoke pieces, or we can just say goodbye. No offense. So just, I'm waiting for y'all to say. Type bonus or type farewell. Ta! Okay. Susie, you're right. All right, y'all. We're going to do our last toast and farewell. I got to pee anyway and get that lobster. So thank you all. You're the Zenian human being. I love that you joined late. That really helps. Sorry, this won't be 5 hours. No, we're done. We're saying goodbye. So tomorrow, kmrd.fm. Let me type it. This is the easiest way to get to the website tomorrow. Or you can also find it on the TuneIn app. So y'all, don't retract whatever you said. Anyway, I think you just said you had to go. We're saying goodbye. Tomorrow, 3 to 6, and I did confirm the DJ after me wrote me, and after I had been asked to cover the 2 hours before, if I want that she needed cover, she forgot to ask for her hour, Mariscos, but she told me as we were doing this that she found someone. So 3 to 6 tomorrow, 7 o'clock. Hear me get vaporized. Good night. I love you all. Last cheers. Thank you. You know why it's not going long? Because Yarn left. Without Yarn, we can't go 4 or 5 hours. 3 hours and 20 minutes is perfect. I was aiming for 2. I haven't even started packing. So thank you all. And I hope you're listening tomorrow. And feel free to call a 3-hour show. Oh, here. I'll say it on air. But if you want to call the studio tomorrow. And once more. Especially, well, Zenny's in there, but Human F, I guess you've been in. Anyway, once more, I'm posting the chat. Support Greg Turner. Support Sean Heelan and Canuto. And real quick, one more time, if you want to join Julesworks, brand new monthly, you can. You don't have to. Tip, buy a beer. And my food will be here in 4 minutes. So I love you guys. I'm going to end this. Thank you. You will hear me tomorrow if you want. 3 to 6, Mountain. We'll all hear me together. So that Discord chat. I'll be in Discord while listening to myself for the first time. Monday at 7. And we'll be doing this the last Saturday of every month. And I'll be near some of you. So I'll send you crabs. Lobster love tonight. Last time. From the buffalo in my heart. I like armadillos. This is the sad part first for all the fallen, but we carry on. And to all of you, thank you. There's nothing else to say, as Mick Jagger says, but good night. You are the salt of the earth. 3 cheers.